nyina ye de eba enti god na tenase da sebre so ebetenase na ye de aba menim so what news ba ko okrum ni se ya to kanea boom by 15%. Make 15 because offshare percentages now. So far 14.75 obetimi wrapping up na ababe 15%. Enso ene ya tumi. Enti ni nyina ekonkon ho na ye ka kire mo se onipa bi ti se Owura Mahama a oye Sabre former president. Ojini dia enye yie because ne breso ena odi ade efe no automatic adjustment formula e de bae ekoba se yento ensuo boom na yento kanea boom abre a ese na efata mu papa etwa ne ho a na wasan so abeka kire Ghana for se eyakufu ado ena etutu ensuo ene kanea boom Owura Mahama ono ana ne breso o hya ase policy bi a ne ye friend deregulation na policy no ne ye ne se ema ensuo fu obo no enya aban na tumu bium na mo fu obo is determined by forces a wo market the market forces to say dollar ni cedi ratio to say fu on the price international market and all that and they determine ba na John Mahama asentwa no ha be ka kire say eyakufu ado ne na aban na etutu ensuo ene kanea ni fu obum enti ono ba obeye ne beta oba ye fu obo mahu se akosora ene kanea bo so ne yatumi anya hwe na akufu ado bre so ote kanea bo so between 17 and 30% for domestic and commercial use enti ene the first time a Ghana ha yatimi ate kanea bo so electricity bo so between 17 and 30%. And pay medidata ni nyina e de betro na wahu se de yeka no saa pepepe na etie na onsu ahuni a ekoso na no mbeka santema mpon asem kire wo ha na ora bi wo I think Italy say your friend no Evans Kofi Adutwumasi and o sending message no see o daro mampon hene ya me wo fa enti mampon hene de ohwa menhwa koma otimpo na ba bi ye da no de beto endra mampon hene kasa wama NDC emrabu na omudis NDC for omudis ansem hu no amambo 24 hours se omo ka se omo mpa santini se DC ana MC ewa asante mampon omo betwe sa anti ashanti comment no omo betwe san na omo mpa cho because penifo se duedue mu odua ewo ne esi ne bati na twotwo ho nso mu otwo na jamekwan na wusan me ho jamekwan na wusan me ho enti no da sebre na asebo nsu wakasa na anopei sa ensem no soso no yebekum anopei so me editorial no a metun di dwudwam no me ya adwuma obesa koboku biem na ma ya adwuma e oboku because minim say wunim me soso minim enia akoso e oboku ene impotemu Monday yakwaba me kobai na me koba ya mako ndra na dwuna mbeduye ba ya ochimse menimu nyefe sikarasa enti ebasa o yiri bisawa yibi kwa na nya yi anu ahye dade ebufu afam sikarasa say weekend no emu aye enti kosema bebiri na e weekend nimti abia bai abe peche ne nyina de beguso anopei enti won so si wakodu sikawi a faguso star 256 star 4 hash fa mobile phone sisi a star 256 star 4 hash na wafa number 2 ni ye Wuntumi Radio Movement TV Accra Wuntumi Radio Movement TV Accra number 3 number of tickets Alberto Bawku 5 Ghana cedis number 4 no omumu pin misro star 256 star 4 hash star 256 star 4 hash na onso wadi prompt no echi na wachimi edi nkunim enti we no straight and per 1000 ebeje mutwa na doso a memema mbi aka ho tina be ne se obebo star 256 star 4 hash on your mobile phone na wafa option 2 Wuntumi Radio Movement TV Accra Wuntumi Radio Movement TV Accra no pay the movement man matina dwamu ide na medicine sika nso so ebe mawo na wonsusu watimi edi akwakutwo no because enye nkwan na osika san nti yedam ase last weekend nso me papa honorable Dambotwe officially odinadwuma ebawie wo kremika officially a okoko bona nanu mama ne se afedie adwuma omode man no odi abawie as MP for Okre na odi nipa nso a wabedina de no so edi che nananom se efi na ekono even though ono de sisi a ya general MP say blaster captain he be you dia na yes I general captain I honorable Dambotwe so ya ni general MP e Okre nti si Okre MPs 2 nti eno eho asem so e wo iberam na inra boko enye dwuma hakra bidin di Kwaku Dawuro ye live on Facebook ye live on YouTube ni nyina e Movement TV enye dwuma bi na omei enya 70 years ifi bra ye gi ehun fi kwesikoko ensem enti Yakobi baby adui ohwe amaya twa ehun ahia nyina no a emimfo ato ahya aman ne so okoko d'Ivoire terrorism ye bi asi wo ho okko Nigeria even Togo na Burkina Faso de yenka Ghana pe ena bibia sentiment wo ha na ye nyina ye boy ho wodin se ibetimi asi ano ba ade na ekoso e woboko no a esanso ye border community no ewo potential say ebema emimfo every the Sahel region na omawurama infiltrate na matimi influence ne ekoso woboko no na ebi asane obi ya wo ha bi ebia na otenkra ha wadwene se ne ekoso woboko no enye wasem ebia wote Kumase ebia wote mountain sebe bi wote Volta region enti wadwene se nia ekoso oboko no enye wasem every Ghanaian should be concerned about ne ekoso oboko because say yanso yantimi anso ne ekoso oboko no mu a ebeye a big disaster e de Ghana fo nyina na eno meni opani bi weekend mini opani bi shiai oye opani kese pa aso o catch them and say ne ekoso oboko no ebi si da e wo Ghana bakwase mu even the Bawku conflict no akoso ache e ade e tetete asem ache but ne ekoso oboko e free last week but this week no ebi si da in the history of the conflict of Bawku then be say then I see or say it has never happened before say ntawantawa ekoso oboko na ya she police station na ya she police for car na ya she police barracks na ya she MP efie na MP smienu pusiga ene mahama yarega ho nyina Bawku Central so na ya she ni nyina na afei civilians attack friend saying security officials in fact oko Sudan na oko Afghanistan na uko Gaza empapreso a omo oku a ne yehu peacekeeping fo a yentu omutu Lebanon omo ku nyina Ghana fo asojafo ko ewu a casualty bitimi ba by no crown casualty mostly the security officials are peacekeepers no they are not the target Was the target? Entianka se entoka biasi na wantwu biasi kura no a anka the peacekeeping officers no they should not be the target. But ne ekoso oboko no ene security for no ena aba be target. In fact, I catch out say IGP car say bebo IGP car mutu. It has never happened before. Say boku conflict ekoso. Na a whole inspector general of police what took car dia ko na ya boni car mutu. It has never happened before. It shows the seriousness of the issue ekoso boko. And we and amidi well-meaning Ghanaians ehon yaw say Abria ora John Dramani Mahama wonam simpie ni apaso na obontoa na oni Mahama yarega na omode boko conflict no eye politics yanya pani bia wo krom ha sei ansori anka nchura Mahama wonanim say papa ade a wo yei edi oyono ebeba daache edi oyene beba daache o abria papa yi ekotwa hwede de ba fie yanya obi anka nchen say papa hwede a wode ba wo de wansan beba because of political expedience inti obi aka na no tumu ye hwe John Dramani Mahama ena ode ene NDC for ede boko eye politics ede conflict no eye politics Mamu ko say Bawumia all because omofo say Bawumia e manprusini manprusi for ne kusasi for e wo menasipo binti e se e ko peche ma kusasi for the tia manprusi for ne ewia na eno amenya vote no de wanya awie o ora mama o ye president vote no de wanya awie ena eja daboko ne NC da e wo Ghana bakwasemu e na AC wo boko say ya ship police station, ya ship police barracks, ya ship police cars, MPF, we pusiga MPF ya shino. Honorable babai, ni fie ye twaja tumu. Mahama ediga fie ye twaja tumu. Police car ni ya shino. Endra police fo mienu. Abo mutu ekon mu nyina. Asante di kan fa mranche ne bra, omo she police uniform fe. Mranche kama. Ane maame bo he no, ne maame tinkra ha, ne maame ti kumase, ne maame ti boase, ne maame ti ho, ne maame ti awin, ne maame ti kejebi. Ba bia won kan ne maame ti by friend say bogatanga, ne maame ti tamale. Ne asuma was ne ba Ghana Police Service asuma ne ba say onko boko, no onko bo anko ya adwuma ma asumdwe bra boko. Na otoa ne ya friend say maame oba no ya bonu tu akuno. Na endra police for issue statement say afedi ya robbers na almost suspect say ya robbers nti omo kopɛ suspect na chemo hwe obi abrantie ogina hui obi abrantie a ogina hui ba kuni enra mrantie na yeku omo oboko no ba kuni ba kunsuni obi abrantie dwan a ya fan police we tutu so kra fan nche omo nyina otu so e fa omo hyeda nche sa obi abrantie dwan a ya fan police mu ne maame ni da so ne papa ni da so ebi e for oye future IGP bi kwasia bi abonutu ekuno dwedwentwie bi abonutu ekuno because oye conflict ya bom mutu ekuno asante emrantie ni nie afa fabra ye di omo hye police car mu bra ne na tie for wire nho hwe emrantie a mu hu gina mu so sei ne boni a waye nyina ne se oye police ni a ye di akọ se onko pata entokonko hwe na asumdwe emra ane yeso omugu ka mu se niema no ene police fo no ena yesi so omu edi omugu ka mu ese enema no why are we doing this to ourselves? Why media me say sa niema nyina me de blame no ebesi owura John Dramani Mahama ne prano because ne ekosu wutie mabu ni kasa omo se John Mahama enye bosha woni NDC fo mbe hye no enye na muye tie no abufuo ena omode yesa de wonyina timi asumdwe ene eni boko no I will blame His Excellency the President of the Republic John Dramani Mahama na no wakwache soja atade navy fo atade no so commander in chief no so soja atade a ofan ko boko se John Mahama say oye commander in chief na wo hye soja atade a wofan ko boko Ghana ha efi bere a yewura 92 mu na Rawlings yi soja atade gu ho president bia ba oye commander in chief obi a hye soja atade da Rawlings be ye democratic president 8 years wan hye soja atade da menka se soja chempo o hye bi da Kofuo bedi commander in chief 8 years wan hye soja atade da Atamos wan hye bi da ma na oba first time no na wo hye soja atade wo hye mienu wo hye kamu na asa hye ceremonial dress red no Ana Ghana force akwai ku adwene woni tirim ene ma okotena fie okotena fie na oba ma Ghana force okwa wo so asesa o masua menyansa masesa me powerful ena osan bae oba a wasahye se soja atade ku adwene gusu wo tirim okodi ukotena fie say I have learned my lessons na osan bae a wasa be soja atade ye ka so ye commander in chief a eno o chese soja atade What she soja atade a fako boko wona wo fuel boko conflict no na ekoso no fako boko ne ehwa de and da bia e ka kire mo say NDC for ade a mo ye no emwa ha afed the state has failed in this boko issue over the years. The state Ghana are failing to deal with the issue. Boko issue we are travel to Supreme Court to by intimidating a solution to boko issue. Now Obia is calling on Asante Hene O24882. Number Kaya and Chekra last month, the better video can say it will take Obia only munyansa. Obia only munyansa and na Obeka say or Rani O248 down. Wa Obeka say O248 hini e kurano ni enyama owono opeso brenase no. What Jimmy? Only munyansa. Obia what Ghana has say obeso running your 2-4 now say to running it down now brain no nyamase no. You don't have sense and I will say it without any apology. What we just say bia we Jimmy for. Ni entia we Jimmy for say o man bia ye wo mu a eto apenten a ye wo mu a yesufra wo mo. No bra for kan wante. O se yedu akono ye fram mansan o ye fra domberima. Yedu akono a ye fram mansan ye fra domberima. Eti omai bia edu baabi emu odin se ne aduru obaku yi a ye obi ehwe na ye ni suoba ene na ase tutu ababi o oya bi pan ya de dagbon hye ne nsa na din Nyankopon adom na no momo anti na ase tufo na ahemfo eka ne ho ene asomdua badagbon ene baku di abai obi a se otumfo betimi aye entiam otumfo nkonkoye wotumfo enso ena mabon krofo pa Eti abrochire ganya Ghana mpanifo aboni papa eti abrochire si eni wotumfo atem ne yengu ne ho fi enwu nanim ase enya ne party Ghana ha sei ebi ya ahemfo say ye tu wotumfo so sa ne egu nanim ase ne ya se nani onyam ebi eya ahemfo ena sa ahemfo no monko boko sa ahemfo no a ye de bia ne ye di otumfo atem no bako na abai ahifunu a da bia na yedo tumfo atami bako na abayi o anopo de oben oben bako na abayi monko na monko from nsa omuma na monka asumdwe asem ye tioman mu yentimi nka no kran champanifo ye nya politician e wo man mu NDC fo aboni papa ye di otumfo atama na pa ye di na tema wia ye di na tema nwumere all because say rani otumfo down a no otumfo influence ekofemu a ene na be makwan ama NDC fo nya vote e wa santimantem because santimantem for there omosom ne ma miensa omosom sikadwa esom MPP esom kotoko ejasi edi atamwa ne rani otumfo down obi a we say bia wadwunu mu amre se eyi eden po ne mu amre sa wadwunu mu amre se eyi akwa bi nika ande oya ya na aworo What I say, Ethiopia we say bia wonim nyansa abai ene ye fe obi yesu a o mind the state no e faili. See a bad deal with Bawku issue no. You go yakọ Supreme Court. Yakọ ba bia se akubia. Ya to abawie mahama ye politician ye to abawie ya wodimirika ene ko gina ko bebe ni ase ekoye ise. Hwese IGP yo hunu amani pansa sifam. Se kwana ko kanyansa sam kire omo a o se munya ntoka mefa police mu. Meba we special recruitment amamo. We asem we kan hefa. asem way constable kura wonka. And there is a political undertone. Well, because the claim is that NPP by no oma faman principle of Beriako security services mu NDC nso abai yenso so kokatche on say yeso be fa kusasi for ne dem akogura security services nim, and that's the reason why yera yohunu koka sansem no a very irresponsible condemnable na so be a condemn sansem no very irresponsible. Awuzo mutu tu oba okamu ave udwane adenti na Ghana Police Service mantimi issue statement say IGP akoboko amia tutu abon kemu adenti ya and na Ghana Police Service betina mantimi issue official statement and can't Ghana for say Ghana Police Service ya IGP koboko ekoka say mebu nu dia obefa mu police special recruitment and mebu na tutu abon kemu ama ni officer ba kwapra adenti no do mantimi be kan yet your memu ayen kan kure Samini otumfo a komo fo mo boko do mahama problem ka we create wo no anka onfa no no pekon obefa so obesolve nanso otumfo ti sikadwa kofi so no sikadwa kofi ebon ho ban na sikadwa kofi nyansa edware ninti benim se nananom ene nyankopan Dawuro menti ombefa ne soma asomdwe ababoko ama asomdwe abo my Ghana mu Sabria conflict ya start kohwa national security sika ye pushi edeko bokoro ni potem na enipa amwo bokon nso munkunkun politifo na mukunkun ma me president ya na nsi mare draw security for nyina afiri wo mo amkona mbra na nkamagyan na okuntokwa ne ya de police ni aba se beboa no oma peace mbra na mate agum so bebi ombeda ma ohye ho na mu kunkum mo ohye o dan mo ohye mo nema me ye commander in chief anka soldier for ne police for nyina obi afiri ho mbra amokwan na mo bra san kan begyan ade ne ye hui ade ne ye hui to what extent ade ne ye wo ade ne ye pe se ye se o man na ye pe se ye se o man no ade ne ye pe aka ne ho abia ade ne ye gin wiase ade ne ye die. Hey, very sad. Hey, very, very sad. Dasebre. Dawuro. Dasebre.
Dawuro.
Na, any moment to say.
Radio Dawuro. Bibia Daboko.
Koyi.
Yeah.
And Koyi, crave Koyi.
Then I'm casting it not to me, so I never do had the
Aquano catcher and say, on focus ye pa. Aha. In Yanan to carry you, dear. Then I subes. And God don't match. Oh, yeah, they will be. I said, we're just before you. Oh, yeah, before Otiasiana.
Mamen cheki.
Okay, the brifa formal peace FM. Menen so be between your kingdom. Menen ye djuma akra ho. And san o ye, but minim asemeten in catch.
I was saying minim.
Enti abusia anopay high wuntumi radio any movement television na anopay wasogusu awuti. Da sebre agyeduamena any god na sarabedi akon enso so e wo hase ya meniomo na ebedi dwuman na godon boko de
oh ya nua ahoden e wo ho no
na nkrofo ebisa na wo he ebisa wadwane akota na ebisese na meso muntumbo ase ne wadwane no nim bia wote ti wa ba be ya no wo ko he
Kwaku se wuni se ye nsinsu ma ansa ne ya ham na Ghana ye equal shareholders e wo my Ghana mu ntino minimum asem ebisi a meka se mi dwane every battlefield akọ baabi na mini do be ya me dwane na ye ade a ya hyehyɛ ato se mi tukwan na wotwe ntino na mencha ade makwa aba na ebimu ya mo adwese bia se OSP asem ne dia me pomenya ade se bia me pomedwen ho of course me be kono me kra OSP panifo mo muka che me se memfa krata embra se mi tukwan na nipa ma me bill no baako me report on my behalf into a report Tuesday and then Friday jamia do mechna mesan akọ Kwaku se wa ma adwuma let's be able to say so ma reho what you say so wa ma adwuma pa let's say we be able to say so reho wa ma adwuma let's say go for buse say timi say wo wadofo timi say ade a wo ye no nipa bi munya emfa so ewu mu nti no busabusa ande eba bebre etimi do bibi ase yakwaba bobi ase yakwaba na adwa no so de mu bobi papa na me so da na dwu da se bre mitimi kan wa ha mitimi kan wa ha na obi dai mpani mu bi bi hu me pani mu bi hu me dai mu ka cha me se me ka to se ato bo ma no
Who radio?
Okay. Aye poma.
Asina for that even now susun yana. Asina for so that. Omre Wednesday match.
So busru.
Guess what the wa run say we. Baba show. What? Tell me turning pan so was my wu.
Yeah, what the finish also they are two. But again it's not over.
Okay.
Kwaku. Mame emfa enchia. And that's the Philippa baby ho embremo. Adwuma empenifo wa bonten ehun se ye no movement television ene wuntumi radio se pempe o si di pen ye ka ni pen baby e se de to de ato e se kata so e se kata so e se be kata so e se bie so ani bie so oku MPP for penifo bebre e so mo da ma se papa mo da yin na ya se eti makacho mo se asedan yate ba omon convert no maye kakra
on ko position che bi gusu
ego
mo famra
omon convert no to something else yeah you bit me there exchangeable you kakra na yitimi na yitimi fa yeah omon say omon convert to legal tender
wa ben party ni wa ben mu na no omaye busy o man kan ya ti se o ma betena fi se o de fa ne se o mo aban mu no o ma busy
o
ma ehu adwuma ye ti se adom wo fi o ma ehu adwuma nyina nti o mo fa yi kakra na wo mo fa mra na ye nto asonye
asma da ruke makonte bo ena no yes to ntu beto na ade na untu aka oba no pa no be down ka na no patutu se na be da aka no ko ebi oba na wi akete ye da aka anwuma ba afia ma ba me ye maduane na o da aka nti wotena wa na jo be 11 na wakoda ma wakoda no na abobo punu oba na bie punu se de onya hwe se de onya hwe ti be ju sika
all right nti weekend din so se kwasi ada na ya kwasi dai
said why busy was so
nti me ko na memre da no asante pacho fa informa na to so ma me na menyiwe info nti u se era da mbotwi
yes
nti wabeya adwuma as member of parliament for Okre, I think from 2008 and 2024 one could be modern adwuma baby so on the share and informa de and I share ase ono dambuche support Okre educational fund but the main yin the same okoko kra Okre 4 so odun say Okre there ahemfo ene asofo nyina obi aye stakeholders nti bibia na yinya ahemfo frim to say all ba no officially obebo nananom amane ese opese obegina as member of parliament nananom so ni mu in fact the asante me da so betimi ayi the former nifahene of Okre osodum do tutuku no e kan se waba no waye no Krimogabi onia ko ti se ono a be kan se onko bio enso ampani ampa no ODMP no in fact one call primary school da
yeah
nti ODMP sa ko si se ono a ye se onko bim ti o so onko bim so ndi o san ko back nananom ho no akwa achiro mo se adwuma na omode ma no no odi abawie na odomase ene emwa omode esu ni mu na omoboa no ma otimi ye na adwuma as MP for Okre ti okoro nso no sisi ano adwuma kese na ni so ni se obehwe humasua nti wate educational fund for all the communities we Okre obi akrobia ne de the seed money of 50,000 Ghana cedis the atuma makrobia in the constituency nti krobia educational fund Brew educational fund the educational fund Kugwa document all the towns we na until obi educational fund na no the seed money of 50,000 Ghana cedis the atum na o say o kwakoye o say ono be MP anti we be in the office wo nti ono be MP otifie na Kenneth aye MP o parliament na waboa na ti wati officially no okodun adwuma kwa wie no de ne ba no a wabedi na de no so kire na no mo hand over adwuma Kenneth e de man se fi na ekọ no ono ne official MP for okre obeto na adwuma so nti ahemfo no nyinaa ani gye nti ni fahene so gyina ahemfo nyinaa na mu eda na se go no me de me ka se dambotwa medi MP a ye work de ne enim se MP di ho onfa so ebi be ye bi na mum pass MP ye adwuma oh go no ezinsuo bo a kase bo nkase petin me so nti ye nyinaa ye very grateful to Ira Dambotwe any adwuma obeye de bo akrefo nti officially no ordinary adwuma ba wie na me a me ne di nkomo no se godon ho na me se na se na ayi OSP no
wa hende
enti na ne course work no
yes na me ka se Ira Dambotwe ache bi me wo man fam na bibia ba na pese e friend no some about 7 years ago so let me say do me number krampusa me friend na no wa meeting na I think say me nim de besi dache de but we share Ira Dambotwe the political career na me take say bia the active partisan politics no what dey be you know
yeah
na he's ending it on a high note me can say relative to the fact say what free so she said there was a brand is that opportunity so
yeah.
Na transition was had na kwachia say me de me madwuma na no moboa me damase na mini hall say no a brand TV e na waba Kwaku at least now ayi yina say yina ye sons and daughters of
okay
it ye dim say the constituency ni city a efomu Kwaku police quota ko so Dambotwe wa conducting who ye from Sel Brownway General Secretary Edmond Bay Information Minister at a point in time Crampono yes one President Kofogopunya small ega krebia was how many free na bemu or koye or buy and nekufado so every man position and then maybe to say no person ye but na president so and then nyaju and many be home but what we say largely wa conducting who ye sana politicians they said do na nipa ma opportunity se be somo a somo mu ye obuo kwan so cause to me no nipa na di to me ne de ema Kwaku eda na ye call na ho ye fa Dr. Bamia edie no
edukrum better Presby Church
yes ye call ho no wo ye de ye kontem ansa na omo ba na ye enkomo na krumofo ni nyina didi ne se Ira Dambotwe eka so support Dr. Bamia dia enkomo a emrewafo ni adade ko
no obia ntimi declare support
because no declare no
because ahemfo ni ayiti wo ha no efo na o papa enfa no
eti enkomo a ye didi ye kromo a to say obeka that was the first time
we declare support public statement
enti wo ka sa asem no wo hwe okrekwa instruence wo no na there was a massive support said no and the hand money na e dey ko wa conduct ni hu yi ya na obiamu afache me ya say obiamu also left the scene as member of parliament in the friend say opposing you say wo kolo animunyam anake wo wura obiamu wa Kwaku ya cause ye ka obia wa born ho modin akontakti no huye ni human relations ye wo person bibi emwa bia wo hia fro bia mo bia wo de be ma education se document se okopɛ no de mo no chechu mu a oto no boase na wa chechu mu
but I was expecting in the issue of modern parliament or Ghana no
yes
enipa mi na da bia omudin ba up in terms of parliamentary work and kasa se ye laws no ye Dawuro afo any obiamu
yes and that was coincidentally
yeah when you so fi
coincidentally where south
Ekwapim
north what I see enti na me I was expecting say obiamu a every scene mu no can I mention the obi free scene elegantly na obi ababere place no na akoni bako no akọ campaign say hwe de kosi ye ema NDC na awini Ekwapim south to the ade we on I was say MPP from Penifo constituency, even though a national day, but I was say Omokomko Jaran.
Oh yeah. Omudifia
Kakunyano. It is so moko. It will rather butcher die. In the February and Fano, Omunsia die. I want to say a den would Timmy conducted who years are by yourself another person is who ura a fed say I follow marking.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it. Na a foot to her, na a year constituency the MPP. Yeah. Na MPP dia I think Mike Hammer.
Yeah.
Wonder why need
yeah.
And now one then a young man when you press and no two no. A freeway as almost a home wall.
There be
a foot to a home crowd. Now so Uncle Ford don't know. He's a man of the people of the
okay say MPP AG sitting in 2000 AG sitting with 9 votes.
9?
Yeah, and it's in a teaspoon.
I see.
Yes, with 9 votes. General BDK do 2000 no Jesus sitting no san call 2004. 2004 we na juma 2008 na fi ayedin. Nti say General Ma Ebianka sitting bit me lusu.
See?
And you buy no so timber consolidate and you're one person me say primary secretary and you be that for the term of office.
I mean generally will be our support.
Now tune to crow him back on him the best for a
and I was walk on one I say we name it back with so we die
and will be a
there's some way and the bibia a coy. Now things to say the obvious and I also know what that you or Juma ye almost say would swan and more dynamic tell when near Kosiakwa.
Yeah.
What was Aqua mentioned? Yes, Honorable Kosiakwa said, baby, Mudim, come over, be not to the Wissy Bontino, will be our face, yeah, and young
you, yet must be brilliant. A motia, a motia, that's already said. Oba okay no abenya mutia any born ho ban
nti kwa me tietia fa farm asembe
nti okay for say amutia mu nyina ho da ma
parliamentary work me awura anyimadu antwi
so kan
ono so kan so far no ubia wo that no for him
anabo dan Kwaku botwe ebeda na ase wasum ne manfo sompa asum Ghana sompa asum MPP sompa me say MPP ye bibia na papa no ka ho a omiti committee bia na papa no ka ho a ya na makoma to me yem because we man of integrity and there you can't take it away from him said he was sit here no obi a won pair basa just Mr. Damboche ompo the reference mister so you know
Honorable
Damboche die ni din e Ghana politics mu no abetna wa kwese Kristo beba ti yeda na se na me enhia no
yes ewiemu wo ho
aye jabrifa ho okay yeda nyankopon ase
yes otaye program bi kopo wa adom
okay okay all right
staff ni ho no ma
okay enti jabrifa be bi o bia metia no na me maami bi ewo taifa the friend baba ja dano mi ansan mi ko market akodi akra ko ya bibi kakra di timi ko pake ne basto enim mi sie ne maame na mi fi se ka na ma pake ho na bia ne buofu nti wo hweme ba me yi mani na me de me wura market timba mi ba fu ka mi du ana o hweme a dase bre ana fu se no se fiefo nu bia and am kwachi anu no se unu anu ma god ne Dawuro mo ho nam so mo ho wo se won dia no pa bia na adwuma we ya no ndi sabe ka sei ote ho hwe nti me bra me fam chia emamo se oda ya sepa adwuma pa ye no eni age na ye ma bi ye gene so pa
ya ma bi so de adoma won de se mi krom ni o ofiri kokofu a kire ma de wo se ni ma me ne papa nyina ho no mu firi me so me ma me ne papa nyina ho no yo mu firi nti ya busua ba kon nti yo da mu nyina ase
ye so ye do mu nyina ase minchia andi kankam Saturday Andy Ba Okrio.
Hey sir,
Obana na fo no ho. O say Abra Honorable Dambotwe ye General Secretary Information Minister no. Na even though omo ye adwuma already good no. Oni omo ye adwuma yi pa.
Of course.
Na obo nkrofo bibiri kra din ni ayi ni ayi a nti Andy ye chia no pa say ono sutu anamo e de e ba. O say good morning. Okay. The managing editor for Custodian. Saturday Yina sit no place. Did you one?
Coincidence.
Yeah, but I crowd be as
there must be something cooking.
Oh, nothing.
My boobie but I'm time. Some quantity.
Catch a lagi say BBN cookie and so over the other example. I'm of Akubuya onion. Yeah, you need to be BBN him to a channel.
Hey, it's Waka.
I know. Ya fridge ni mo ehwe.
Nti ye da mo ase. Se afi ye betimi ato aso na nsem kakra bi. Anope ma ye boko ho adwuma kakra.
Yes.
Na mopa montachi on net kakra na.
That's boko na memra.
Na no memre da. Be kirem so. Alaje Awudu Mahama oyade. Na ebeda na sipa because okansem pia maniji ho. Se boko conflict. Se escalate under John Mahama nyame na aye. Nyese nyame na si nipa nguo. Ba nyame pese ogu John Mahama ni mu ase. Ani ti na saade no koso. Ewiase entokwa de yemfa ampe vote. But NDC for the biarada baby a entokwa besi no honom kwaje mu vote fi. Enti ye beto ba na ntokwa si pe no manya ade me gina so dey campaign. Entom de da bia MPP for na ye money. Da bia MPP for na ye money. Na onyankopon onte se da sani nti no edumre bia na wa ma won so ho ntoma pa. Dan memne da Alhaji Awudu Mahama kan se 2024 campaign ena omampani Mahama tisimu enti okodru Bawku area wa hunu se entokwa no ene ye nya no eno asan bre bia en this power bia no asumdwe wa Bawku tem bia and this MPP baba bia no na manso atesia na ekum nipa na eyesei enti me ba moto aba no ma me ba na solve problem izi kanya kwa kaka ho se adentina mamprisifo ya kitua bi mu do sese ne wono mo na ya create region ama mamprisifo na mo de ye maamu bie enti me ba me create region
ma me bo video bi emma. In fact, the former president, in fact, me a for a carries our story with City TV4 and channel 1 TV4. The mama Gina can someone carry no catch almost say, and almost shut that bar bemwa. No my empower the papa community and Sabia free mumu. No be at the 4 na omoye almost see a dying at to air condition. No more the new human hidden influence. Now baby sound say yes. To what end? A then I know person achieve. As at my look, Oria Kusasi for near where your creative region way. As at the me share Jomama, sa video imra.
There can be no progress. Unfortunately, any time the peace of Ghana will be disturbed, it is the MPP government that is in power. Recently, I've been hearing some things happening in Bawku that appear to be threatening to disturb the peace there. I just appeal to the people of Bawku area and all those who are stakeholders in what is happening there to exercise patience, exercise restraint. We know that there are some sinister hands who are trying to stoke the fires of ethnic conflict. They should not allow themselves to be provoked to violence. And so please, the people of Bawku area, I'm begging you, I'm pleading with you, remain calm, be restrained, don't resort to conflict. NDC is coming. When we come, we will make sure there is peace in Bawku.
Mahama also criticized the government for creating economic inequalities by empowering only a few for partisan gains.
Nowadays, what they do is, they'll come and pick 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 of you. And they will give them some position and empower them. And they will become wealthy. Then they'll turn around to you and say, you see, you are in NDC, or you are in PNC, or you are in some other party. Look at this one. When he joined MPP, you don't see he's bought a car, he has a television, he's built a house. They empower just a few people and use those people to entice others to leave their parties and join them. But if we did not provide electricity, that person you have empowered, his house here, would he have electricity in it? Can he watch his TV? Can he put on his air condition? Can he drink ice water from his fridge?
All right, Abusia, 80, alright, John Dramani Mahama, and yet go it's way a Juma, Jomama Koye and Bawku. In fact, Bawku can some way, do no more internal primary school. and a main election so can't be an but the other one say oh yes saying you be an can't say
so
Kwaku we put a menti you
we don't see
with a menti no with a menti na ya pa say a nipa politician ya sabi producer won so free bole boy ya money winning the history behind sa entokwa ekosui history in the menya so say person ye call into the history from Kwame Nkrumah there wo ye ne adade nyina ye read bia titi bia kenkan bia but say na ye wo hoyin e ka bokofo betimi atra asomdwe mu na so NDC for led by John Dramani Mahama abano you opposition leader now we a very very reckless opposition leader Kwaku ensem o kan na na be kwapo de o kan put the edutwen enti sabi producer ma obi e support party bia ma wonye sika to bicycle na enye to the extent is how person will create a region edema a year kusasi fwa ubetaka say oh nana no meba make create region amamu but emphasize a year person creating and compare northeast one more no munyantokwa
nkaso se mukra mudoso sinyo
kaise mukra mudoso che omo ese ka se bokwapo no adwadie mudi dwa chen wo mo eso so no ya mo region Kwaku metima throw challenge them NDC for say and na ye no mo ye ka say omo mabo voice and omo fa video bi mra bonten a e che se MPP panimu bi
eko kan se
bi
clear statement
obi me challenge NDC for ne president Mahama Akurabu say omo fa statement bi mra video audio ana article bi a obi troye ya woka ejagum e wo sa endokwa mu yenya bi but nyina de benya bia ye NDC for na de enu anajo ekwakusa no hu mi Facebook post bia e wo
ne wo hin
ayarga
Mahama ayarga ya mihu sade no boko MP no
eya mi yase Mahama ayarga eso etibi join ne sade me de na me de ogidi se enipa ba ko a obetimi aboa ame asowo boko problem no Mahama ayarga because ne maami mampusin ni ne papa eye kusasi ni etibigidi se enkobetimi aboa no we say wonu aka hu no etakro jem Kwaku video ni ho every me share video no Kwaku for ye press conference ebo Mahama yagadi say oro no shase ebo mu kum nipa wanga
vote ni na hia no enya somdwe e beba no odin ho
say
ono vote na hia no
isi na enra najo okuda mehwe nana sebusu dase bre ne nkom enkasa no ne NDC for ne kasa woni fie no afemeji tumu say enye obi ane betima ye wo hene no asa meji tu
oh yes
say enye obi ane bia so betima ye wo hene because Kwaku say keye men na anu anaka metidwemu a ena ka NDC for ne gina manimu a
ka soro papa o mani so
eka mema abrafo kwa akwache wo na so di tie nana sebunsu wo sikasaye Kwaku papa ne bia wa bi wo bi ase nye bi ni o obi a wa ba be ye e fe de say administrator wo Ken University for several years wo kasa no boko amediwe about because ekeka menko a ekotumfo kamepuri kamenko ekamo onfani nanu pontumu bi because enye chieftaincy issue any longer aya political issue and otumfo so no wono ensema wodie aya chieftaincy issues even though once the while no political issue be control anima obetima akabi but where there one more fomented trouble no they know themselves led by John Dramani Mahama now the president ably assisted by the sitting member of parliament Mahama Yariga it won't be the best of us na mawo
mo soja mo soja medumu no
so otufo medumu no na odumu ni se pe no dan we se pa masa soja
Petra kogum
na mo di na tem masa bonkrofo pa
ni di na tem enu achifie no mi hu video bi na oba bi o katwi pa wo ye bokuni ba na wo kasa se wo modie aban ne pa omunyi soja fo nyina mfiri ho no mo hu asem ebesi krom ho no afena bia mo hyehye besi ei
na me message say me nya fi boko no
ehun
ameti America say nyina ebiba
videos and you say no chomo obi
yeah na ebesi wo boko bia
no what
esi an less than nema no bi wonu ma for your security ni ade nti ontimi fan to abonti
before the election
ontimi fan to abonti
fi boko ba ha
yes
better se be one hour the nyama
ebesi bia but
the say
peace and security of our country nti information ni bi wonu ma ontimi fan to abonti
Kwaku the me ya say opa yen aban ka say ene sa si a mutisuwen okay aha ye kusasifo asase mampurusifo enko mambebe mampurusifo asase wo enko wale area ho na kusasifo so ntina ha Kwaku ye benya be 30% of people a omunye ba bia enko
because o ha
kakra beti makwa ha asakwa bebre no ebe kan finfini wonti mi ngase wo kok ayu mampusi asase so ana so kokusa asase so because ne mami fria ne bepa fri ha waware wa ha ne ba bi so kwa ware wo sei enti no ye nipa baako na nsenya Saturday na America na nsenya omudi omusale hwe aduane kwampo anopa that day no holiday no edipa do se nya wa cheto wia e wo Ghana ediye obi ede ne sala enti asema esi boko ebesi hifon ebesi azimo ebesi wanchio ye bia wo bia we Ghana ni kwade affected ye de ti ne ye
kabi apa esan ebe ma mimfo afa ho
na ehunu
ababu remamu
because eye tuo asem at the moment obi petuo no
na ho
na bokira fo de ba
ho na
Adam Bonasem
ne bemu no se President Mahama besinne untimenche Adam Bona untimenche listo na napoko se oya allegation editi ala Adam Bona se omu na di tuo supply nkrofo etuo bokumo mu di kum nipa ene se nipa na so supply tuo ya point no as small arms commission for commissioner enti no then the besie ensem bebre amampani Mahama eso no osiniti ase wani wom na asise no na wo hye soja ntare na adnam ha uwia wo na me fan say odi ukọ lanchi feed Ghana wa bre jada boko
and onko ho
ni yeku police for ni yesusi police for adan na onko dabe na onko boko
wonkoi
dabe na obeko
me wo video Bawku bi boko for lan kasa esa so it means I have two different videos Bawku ye President Mahama ene Mahama yarega akọ wahene Bawku ho mi wahene man tini dintiminti mudin no na wo kasa said dia adina aba no e ma papa ni ntimi na wono so ntimi na omu kasa ya so that of koba bia theoretical no no aseda in edi momomo na bokofo de say that enclave no eye best that enclave no eye best 6 constituencies adena President Mahama eba what that video adena President Mahama eba
no nkuwa
what about the
five na kan o man kan
Kwaku asema President Mahama ba no opposition leader no wo kan say NDC wa ban mu a na entokwe wo boko atwa
na asumdue aba
na MPP ba
na hintin ba
it seems o mo na shase
se wotum se MPP wa ban mu a omo na shase create insecurity
ema aban ne boka ye wie se pera aban ne dibo no mo
to see jump of can say on be man crofo afele say on life at risk on life at the same no more kidnapping crofo ama ye say nti no mo na shase nti ye ne
MPP ba no ma ko sisi
ene atra anya de afedi agye omu nsem omo ye hu bibia no
madam Bawku say this is the lowest petty politics being practiced by President Mahama. It's so shameful to hear. It's so shameful to hear this from Mahama on Bawku.
Yes.
Kwaku. Is there a question about Bawku? Look at that.
Oh, Bawku. Oh, me mo tape bin chwana.
Bo.
Okay.
A question from Pons. What?
Odi.
Kwawu.
I'm a special offer. Be all mama.
So hey.
And say special offer. Be all.
Rock City Hotel officer.
Hey, won't go down. That's what baby.
Eh, I was ready for me.
Okay. Asante we the video no my mami mo tape in church for.
Bo tape no.
That's something with him. Your member of parliament. I told him, in principle, I think it's a good idea for two reasons. One, for reason of bringing government closer to the people. That's the principal reason for which we create new regions and new districts. And then the second reason is for security. Bawku is a special security zone because of the issues that have been happening here. And so it will be a good proposal to have a region so that it can be a focus to make sure that we deal with the security issues as well as we can. And so I don't think it's out of place because the criteria are dependent on population, they are dependent on land size, and they are dependent on economic viability. Now, if you look at Northeast, I think that the people in the Bawku area here, in these 6 constituencies, the population is probably more than in the Northeast. I don't have the figures. And if you...
Abusianti mahuni enti a meka say me ntokwa ekosu nyina no be di blame no ebesi ene this very ntokwa ya apaja Bawku me di blame di besi President Mahama ne poano
How did you know?
me di besi ne poano asante na no minim se me sende o mebu no e video bi na omo ebo President Mahama omo bo no sobo na omo kan video no mu say bosha President Mahama esho omo ne Mahama yerega esho omo no omo ani so I think video omo yes press conference we either on the 2nd or on the 4th of this month a week later any sha se yehu conflict ekoso ewo Bawku eni importemu nti asante oye hu adwuma na me bo yi no oye hu adwuma na odi atoso munti bi
still being massaged under your government just as the previous government did. Mr. President, when we heard your promise to bring a lasting solution to the Bawku conflict, we were overwhelmed by it and thought the NDC was our savior, and that was why Kusa gave the MPP zeros and voted massively for the NDC. Mr. President, you indeed mentioned the truth that the overlord Naba Aburago Asigre Azoka II is the legitimate chief of Kusa, and everyone knows that. Now it has changed, Mr. President. We didn't know it would take you so long to solve Bawku issue when we voted you into power. We now realize that the politicians are using the Bawku conflict for their selfish political gains. Politicians keep deceiving us with their fake promises to bring lasting peace to Bawku just for us to vote them into power. It will surprise politicians to see empty ballot boxes without a single vote cast come 2028. We are now tired with the fake promises of politicians. Your Excellency, the President, did you know that since your assumption of office as President, more than 18 people have been killed in this Bawku conflict, including women and children? Is that what you want, Mr. President? Everyone in Kusa thought when you became president, the first thing you would do is to arrest the fugitive Seidu Abagri and also ensure the document be filed to end this conflict forever. But to our surprise, the NDC government is also massaging the Bawku conflict just as the MPP government did. Mr. President, your promise to Kusa must be fulfilled immediately, without delay, to prevent further escalation of tension in the Bawku area. We want to, by this press, plead with Otumfo to hasten up in bringing lasting solution to the Bawku conflict to prevent further loss of lives. We Kusas are very much aware that the MP for Bawku Central, Mahama Ayarga, is behind all the atrocities that are going on in Bawku currently. He sat on TV station telling the whole world that his mother is a Mamprisi. Mahama Ayarga, during your campaign till last year in Pusiga, you mentioned that the Mamprisis are not cause of Bawku conflict, but the MPP government. Knowing very well that it is the Mamprisi that causes the conflict. But
all right, inti Goronda Sebre.
Dawuro.
Safe the one who said Bebu no kan someone President Mahama, many Mahama Ayarga. In some more catch on boss or show Muntia, and Mom Cotton, so all canning in so canning in a Ghana for now. What your motor? Oh, man, now ye penny, Nasa, oh, yes, sir, and yet
Mahama Ayarga so baby waka say MPP for
Asante so yambo to asupreko na fi wi a abono nkra pounds ma dunai kai say abin peche promo no ekoso aha ewuntumi radio 95.9 movement television and pay ye 1000 Ghana cedi *256*4# *256*4# for number 2 ewuntumi radio movement TV. Asante yenko na nhema Ayarga.
NDC problem gets solved. Then when is MPP a problem, resurfaces again. And everybody in Bawku can testify to that. Not that I'm politicizing the problem, but then the problem has taken on a political coloration in terms of the periods that it manifests itself. And so it is a function of
Enti weye Mahama Ayarga say yebeto aba no omo de Bawku ensensem no ebeye politics. Na ene nia NCB da ena esi wo Bawku say ya she police station, ya she police barracks, ya she MP fie, Pusiga MP, ya she Mahama Ayarga no ani fie, ya she police forecast. IGP koya ono so ya tutuo e de abon kem ama ni police man ba kon epra. One say police for me issue statement say atop IGP kamutu.
Dabi. And no sent me issue statement say ebra IGP free Bawku no military for the man escort. Amoka miensa na menya ne te say omo edikoy. Edwaku yenka nkwa achi say omo si sotumfo enhwe no nka asem na mejiri sotumfo so videos ni adadi na chame himfo no so admit di amana swat say woni baby ko adini free enye chieftaincy issue any longer say politicians NDC for ajad na tamani as say ombegbo mu twene saa ama NDC for ho ayakono ama party for no support NDC. That is where the issue is. It Mahama, I think say I was so too for first person be friend no and the person Mahama say bra
sa wona Ayarga Mahama Ayarga
omo no pe etimi gitum say do mu ye nie no mu nya bi mu a Bawku asodwe be ba ho. It's only John Mahama and a friend
Mahama
Ayarga and na mbetimi ama issue na ye omo jai bo na omo ye nisumase na etu betwa yenko.
I see. Eti ho asem eno no nti antiera anope ye ma chen woni Mr Money anope ye chia mu nyina ora ka me ba for abronya so ye chia no
abawase you are all looking smart in your suit. Is it from Rigogo Boutique? No.
Dabi.
Really free Google. Really.
Good morning to you. Samuel Jesinyante Tuga, research MPP research officer okre. Tuga mensa ka message no, o message no wa. And baby now so you free won't at the appropriate time no you be share na di message no na don press me kan che me so chamu nyina na o so nsem ho ayefe papa Benjamin dan so e o be me hama no po no so ye chia no ene mu amodi messages e ba nyina
go no so it lose I'm seeing some hair attempting to dim the shine of Gordon's head. Wow. It seems
attempting.
Some hair
is attempting
to dim the shine of Gordon's head.
Mati. Said the rule. Yeah, pay particular attention to the rule.
I say Obia on enough of what about Podia call exam so. Na ya chino. Na ya na pe near Jane paper. Or do we who are now or ye upon baby a shadow no ye every order at all. You is who are Hano or ye and also that to say, but it's a new banana pay. Eti you back to us some eti Bawku issue no a very important issue except for money echo man pohene so a deal with Sanima can't cause so honor deal with it. But the other issue no utility tariffs now cost
fachabi. Man pohene dinner say a later we be your time dia kabita bo video ni kakra bia. Adia NDC 4 year omanya ade time.
Ya temdidie kra.
Ya temdidie endia ata eninton ebuo enim ekire say Sabi producer kroma former baby ntina na behu gina mo apata mo pampem to mo kon say afei de position kura mpo na ye de man obi no mo se makromani ye fa makromani
na ja kwa na usame ho
obi a enkomo ho ki bi twomasu say mo nkom baby na mo kotam baby na eye se wa mo ultimatum say omra yie no mra be pachew
na hwan na chiro mo sa
ase mo yonde
that be Kwaku na are you surprised sune MPP abamu onian dis abamu yetimi nya pepefo a obukuta positions ewo akamamu yenya bebre hwe wo do pa ko bank institutions e Ashanti region kole ko hwe de ya aban dia no na ko hwe empanifo e da no dodo o mu firi Kumasi kole ko hwe ketua bi but ye mpo de ne yemfa ye ho Kwaku hwe adana papa bi ka cheme wasi Kumasi de was ano enya aban na titi Kumasi wo individuals eno mo ise mu fie ise mu offices ena ma Kumasi aye fiu but Greater Accra de aban ni nyina sika ena officer kese na aba ukota Accra de nya aban na ye ta Accra de what as ye etimi de mesre ukota obi nchenya ya let's have my opportunity say expander mususu mo mani ntamo ni nton asanfo abrewu
no
wa hina ne kan
ye hwe onim mi we nyina no ye hwe na dwoma be ye
onya hwe
so omode pepe for me inside na akọ say apart from say nipa me insa no omo bia Asante ni bia wo ye hwe nipa dwoma be appointing de akọ Asante Mampon as municipal chief executive
so appointing pepe ni dia na je say wona ehya wo machi no
na de wo to say o twemu
so appointing pepe ni pa dia
na na ntuma na nkola po hina boa na penfo shechi
ndi say appointing pepe ni dia na je
say nti ye hwe nipa Jomahama be appoint no na odna ko aye Asante Mampon da bia me ka me se oche hene ni kuro pon ba ko ne kokurantumi kokurantumi na ye capital ma Ebuaka North municipality a municipal chief executive for who are na MPP fi abemu Alhaji Omar Bodinga Alhaji Omar Bodinga obia ni ho no mo a because Alhaji no ohun ne ho so oye ochini
yes
and in fact nana Mampon he kan say mu nyina mo ye Mampon fo
bitie sad no pa yes wasa ka say ne this year ba
yes
unu ne this year no muntaka Asante ni o Mampon he ne what's the silver spoon here then
jutejwa
do ati jutejwa so no say muntaka Mubarak ya wo pepe ni wo so na this year
na mo to na mo
muntaka so ye bisa no so firi no so firi
Kumasi wo di buo kese mapama mu sei na refraps bi and na baby to the cancer fun sei enema na say no anyway abasa
no omu hwe ni ba ni nyina mu no mesi ye hwadwon Mahama ono de enso no ye wo fa no
Wantudiaku ayi orano no yebedani ku ayi ofano no Wantudiaku ayi orano no Yebedani ko ai.
Bro, there was a glass in
hwe wo de obehu ejomama obesa ye na de ni bium o ho a wo de obehu na di na ba
na pepeni
na de ejomama de
asante fo mo mamponkom so enye
ejomama de da so ntimi nyiri ni o yo asante before say e be ye no mama nye aben peche kakra na weekend ye amanfo akodua musika aba waja se godon wo de bi aba
Ewe.
Kwaku me fi ayi bedu ye ba so ma no Porsche say Dama nisika nasa.
Asemo.
Eti Mr. *256 *4 hash. Musu sika sam ye fa nguso. *256 *4 hash. Rafa number 2. Number 2 ye Wuntumi Radio Movement TV Accra. Number 3 number of tickets so Bawku ye 5 Ghana cedis. Number 4 Momo pin. Bomodin say unya twa bia pe obedi. Abawa we utwa pe obedi. Simple cry.
He has watcha.
Ni ehia so betwa. Enti ye ten na Tarzan no pay na fa ko check o hafa na ni manyina so enkoso eyi enfamine. That's right. See ne ba ye say last week ye be ko na wiye na Public Utility Regulatory Commission say omato kania boom 14.75% 15% no. And omato ensuo boom 4.02%. Enti ni ekire ne say wutu to kania 500 cedis a month yeah the 15% account patcho that's where 15% of 500 be saying
15% of 500
and
the terms
kese mami this year
15% of 500
75
be 75 cedis any dey be count so auto abejuma efuaka tuamu no otumu 10% owie no watu kania nko abomu 15% enti waje waje enti asante ba obebi say ye free ni bedu say mama ayi of data of
that's be ne konta de kapa
ne konta kapa
and because school so mo ba mas something nyini na failure
na koko to no
koko ne ba
koko obo ka din ti no because see am say no
ope mo bu konta pa sika konta kodwom
edwom
mo bu konta bruta enti that's be de ne nya fine x no ne de me koko konta
as de be de 1+1
it's asante pacho me ma data of Sedia Kania ebo no yesi atu Kania boom over the years na ye dey amawi nti green no under NDC into sha NDC 2009 about 2010 omoto Kania boom mamehwe yase ho nye mamehwe percentage no hana enye a bit sene be ya
89% osu
meba nti ohwa graph no ene gina ho de ma Kania ntumu no enti enti 89% 2009 2010 no omoto Kania bomu 89% 2011 omoto 10% 2011 10%, 2012 7.42%, 2013 omoto 85.9%, sorry 58.9%, mekai 2013 de ne pa sa be na dum so ginam na mahama say pay more
you so na yenya kania
2014 omutumu 28.35%. 2015 omutumu 90.93%. omutumu 100%.
Omutumu
na yebeto aba no obeda Ghana for and otumu 10%. It's where NDC afa oba ase baby a blue ni wona na akufo ado ba aban mu no 2017-2018 no ote kane abo so 17.5 no for domestic and na ote so for domestic near 30% and now for production commercial no ote so by 17%. 2019 and na opedi amuka krebi equal 17.46%. Yes, ababe do ote no sign ebe restore 2021 to Kania boom 2021 one to Kania boom 2022 one to Kania boom 2023 and na oto Kania boom by 51.02% and na 2024 so oto mu by 6.47%. And so na NDC for say boy Akufo-Addo in fact 2020 2021 2022 na yan to Kania boom COVID brem yesa Ghana for krabu kan eso Kania free I will be aka afi na chi no e no san te so ma lifeline for 50%. No I said this here at a point in time that was 2015 almost to Kania boom 100%. 90.93%.
100%.
Abankania no so na
Abankania ni ho unya bi ni waso o kofa wan o to generator atofu olagum asa tua Kania bo atwamene bo enne wo fa asan aba mu biem wo fa edunum Kania wo fa to Kania bo
my dear ba kun so yi hwe 2009 Professor Messi buy no that year no wan to Kania bo 2016 Nana Akufo-Addo by that year no 2071 book your mama about
2013
Robert Nanui
about 2013 no per to Kania boom by 58% 53%
anka nipa
58.9
obako no so fofora
ontum
what the cheye so we there aba mutuma me no mo asida ni entiafo e mentu Kania mu your mama nko de wotu aba no oba ya de odi kai
it's about 2013 no otumu 58% and on Saba 2025 was a peja
on the chrono.
Anyway, you see, on that day, sir, I didn't buy a friend automatic adjustment formula. No, on one that did regulation by. Anyway, first got tamponi.
And can be about first year or the change.
That's a bit Ghana for Marble so. And easy now, every more day and a day, every more day, eba. Anyway, 15% a bear affected. Prices of goods and services because we increase production costs.
Na 24-hour economy.
Oh, I'm so catch say on be my cheap electricity.
Yes,
near the 24-hour economy.
I don't know. I don't call I don't come and say your mama ye come man pa dada for pa. Because when you say Katia Nam say 24-hour economy no dear. E ba mo be my cheap electricity. Yet me there juma. 24-hour economy mobile 3 months in your 4 months more so
Gabi
more so your mahama kan ho hwe
Kwaku
and so what the power they show this so
and that wouldn't be a energy minister no wouldn't the video no
ne wa hia
Jinapo
video ne wa hia
ya work as this year to electricity boom
and me attention to
yeah very sure jambo chane ya bo na police ni bi send the messages ya Kwaku Avreho we say wo mo ekonto ko bokolo say no ma target security for
and who know
oh in fact me show video back and then answer no Friday no anajo mama incite boko for against the security
okay soldier for no
yes I say soldier for no na ekunkum omo
and yeah enya no credit so
you now Isama enipa na nya
ya empower wo no se wa ma Adam bona ne se wo le hwe etuo kitikiti ni ade so ama isa branch de say the more air start ye meeting say so ma me draw mo de ya on be resign every juma no
a police for no
ama Kwaku ehu na na hesu ogiri we nipa bonini
I don't read Pabonini. Why are they?
Yeah, okay. So only the Pabonini that's the best of question in mind. Given that x is equal to 2, y is equal to 1/8.
X is equal to 2.
Y is equal to 1/8. Find xy into brackets minus 1.
Into brackets minus 1.
Aye.
Yeah, and no,
I did copy.
Make it's a bit so in Pabonini now. Say because what put a cano. I said I made this one to that. And what they're
where they are Columbia Mokocho was your mucus Gunsano or Nananum Momo and Google Science anymore. Science in tea is very tapu. I didn't get you.
Talk about electricity. Almost said, and this fire margin say ECG on beton.
Yes.
Now ECG tombs about tono. If I become wasem, TC4, I become wasem say, or mom penny Emma and this for M ton ECG. Now if it is free. And this for Equa J Millennium Challenge account, second compact 2 no. And no more share America for lobo say.
ECG na mom.
We will chama almost say you one. Nana Kufado buy no arrangement and the whole was arrangement and yet and wow my Ghana. It was ma na bedi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and then energy minister Robert Cheja come mo America. Eko sa agreement nyina mani favor Ghana for. Sanko for na omo no mo yes agreement na end this for no agreement omo da so ho. Eto buji ni se end this for da so do mo ka se eso mo ton en ayi ECG di ma wo mo. Sanity.
I see.
Yes. Eto mo da so omo ayes akra won se wa share the ball wo je ne mo.
Ananka.
Eti o ma de da so when this for say so mo ton ECG di ma wo mo. Eti o mo ba ye o ma so mata de mu aso mo minute say ma bade a mo fa ECG ma ye. TUC for mo mani nya din. Staff of ECG am mo mani nya din. Civil society organizations if said as obi o man Ghana mu dia o mo mani nya din. Afa ne esra ya sofo mpanifo no say o mo so enka MPP for a center right for it can more ideology die privatizing the America and send that encouraging na momo no so mo na yeah I can't this for bad demonstration tia enti momo they should forget about political ideology in this instance.
You sound ideology to be answer.
Let's forget it and speak against it. Yes.
Enti said ya ton you see this snitch shares be ma Brian Champion organized labor ko strike no o yiso omunya ne sa me da mase be brave enti yenye birthdays kakra na ras no boy dwato news na yenko and na ye owura kwa mba for abronye ne ba abemu birthday ye feno Cardin inshiraba kwa bena bafo dikopim din bebre bisi chairman
dikopim
ebe titi ho de nchirafo ni asafo
ebe ko buku achi ni
by Kwaku clearly to say that he first say chairman abronye ne wife no ho ofe o hwe
kwada na oyi ba na
na wife no hunda
that would da crop out that oni
o hwe kwada no be kire
o hwe akra na
ade amuye
e kire say chama kwamba fa abronye wife ne ho ofe pa o do do oja ejuso no ai ne wife no ho ofe pa eti dikopem koso ade koso ne nyi bet say
ishraba kwa bena bafo dikopem ene wa wodam nti ye we show happy birthday o papa chairman kwa me bafo abronye bunu regional chairman ene sino ma me no so yenfa happy birthday sonko enfa
chairman wife ho ofe
and ya o kaka o person cancer me so
o me say won kan chairman me kasi nya
o de nya ba kan bia chairman
enti ni ho fa yenka
ai
na ne edi ni birthday
chairman we ho ofe pa akwa bia so boko ba bi da o madafo ko ye aduane o madafo ye aduane mom say aduane ne nko yie na boys ne so jaw ben de na diwe lo afa nsuo no wanom no afa nsuo fo that mo ire hansu e de pa
ese so no kwa da all right asante team Mr. Kofi Asare aka Jim Box ene na oda o se wo Taifa Wakiki nti we efi mo baby friend Taifa Wakiki
Baomis
okay nti yese wife Fati asante on share la course yellow no nti wife Fati ene wo ma no na esi yen we show happy birthday emfa emma wo mo aha nti oni Kofi Asare aka Jimbox of Taifa Wakiki from your wife Fati and your case nti editor ewo Top FM and or the way by say yen we show happy birthday
the copy no yin bia ba ko din chichima ba say that one ye ejoso
okay
first chief
okay
on say oba no so
ejoso
so be kan
copy
e don't try
all right okay and oh no ayi unim mi wie unim sa di copy nana di copy no enipa enumu a omobo ago me agi go do no ka
ho
yes
me bra banyin so bra kwa me we say the name is Dikopim emphasis on O
okay
mo say mu ye teacher for there
okay
we say we should emphasize on the O e wa nti Dikopim
okay you nti enye ko na mo eko Dikopim okay all right me that nti asante ya rant e bi share suit ono so ye fe no Wilberforce Asare of Asase Radio and Wilberforce Asare and then so ne birthday papa we na OSPT God you know say God no dwane pe Wilberforce Asare e beti no enti one Oraud Mahama isi omuna ejina hode ma God na Asare bi dia enti ye nua oye adwuma wo Asase Radio ne na wo
oye ni papa
na ne brofo so ekapa
ne brofo kan chief
wo fa pen no so wo trogrofo a Wilberforce
unim dia akwa bi ye obi okobeli no boase akobeli obi na nipa no skabina odie na fe ohwa na ohun sa kwani nyeska no nkutua nti ya hwa na no ho akire no wande no ofra kwani se wanye sika kakra to mra ne fa nkokoto na mfa nkotika no su bi ma no akwade ni age onu ko du koto wa na kwana man sa so se wayi ho afiri bi no
wayi ho afiri bi so akwade su ban no a
yeah it just asante entafo bi so ho Zidane
so this of na che wo
we di ache wo
lecture ba ko bi Lagos was the schoolmate
okay
the classmate and was JSS was now omu honya no pastor
okay
and who also then pastor
decent in super yeah
decent and na wonye no say krife football tiri mu Philip mu no he's never like
why obi an kan choko hu so okay enti Shakira ene Shake we so ye Zidane wumpini ewo Tamale so
okay
otahwe pancho se ne ma omo so ene eyo ma woda nti yo show happy birthday emfa emma wo nti ye do ma se asante then last one ye minua ketwa baako ewo Kofuridi e friend Kwaku nkansa obrenpon ne baba ye friend esi Zipora esi Zipora aha nti ono so ene eye na woda nti ose yen we no happy birthday emfa emma nti esi o papa Kwaku nkansa obrenpon of Freedom FM Kofuridi and ose yen we show happy birthday emfa
madam ba kon se friend press Boatin were your head of the picture nka ho
okay
me mo fa picture nka support obo pa Press Boatin, head of communications, Ministry of Trade and Industry. The wife, Mrs. Gifty Boatin, and they would do birthday. And happy birthday.
Oh, yes, CC and I Ministry of Communications.
CCA.
Okay.
Aye.
And you Costellano.
Yankwe.
Oh, I be mu here. Okay, Mr. Sante,
Ministry of Trade.
Trade.
Ministry of Trade. But one head of communications.
I want to see Mr. Costellano.
Aye. Till the year, Mrs. Gifty Boatin. Happy birthday.
Right. Mr. Kwajoche. And so edin birthday Mr. Kwajoche IT and cyber security consultant Kumasi and ne birthday your friend dynamic nti dynamic anopai ye 5 days so na yama happy birthday afi Mr. Wunada Kofi Paul nim sesa na ebodi na yes peace security and intelligence analyst or prisons headquarters Abraham Lincoln Ebi say brother no and na odiaba say yeman happy birthday eman no nti Mr. Nada Kofi Paul yema happy birthday je chato Juliana Ladanso ewo Asaman kese sorry Asaman kese ena your birthday Asumadu Sowa ewo Kesben FM se yemfa fidie so na yema happy birthday nti Julie wonso so yema happy birthday.
Alright. Enti yenso so yeda mu nyina asenti da sibre Jesse that's why the bubu is kakrama me na kwam dey sini my the bubu so
okay so kwam dey sini my dia na ye call Level Herbal Limited.
Level Herbal Limited. Yenti bibia about it. Say sikana fa him say gold na fa. No me so mo hwe akwa bi e friend alaji. 59 February be sidne. Obi en hu bibia asem na Kwaku si. Say kwampo de si sika no. Enyo original sika e fake. Ngwa in beginning no so no. No mo si sika cedis ni dollars. De hu so obi na sika papa no de fake afremo se de hu. Abisi na yente. Ena o mo san ebe announce say womo ache cocaine $350 million of cocaine ewo central region kwan no so eno so abisi neno ye hu ni papoten cocaine ye de cocaine so nim say India organ ha say ye ne organ ha say ena the driver na no kwati track no mo driver kwa no na no no ntumi nya $350 million enko to cocaine enti hwana cocaine ye ne dia ana yache no hwane de ne kokot eno so akoye wisina eno kwa yisuru se bi otino ba beka se nye cocaine powder na ye gari powder na bi because e bi esipen. Number 3 friend saying another cocaine of another $150 million so much wo baby eno nkofo bubo nkofo bi din abisi na yenti obi anya obi abia de eno so akwakusi. And the last one the fact say sa cocaine say me abre buy no e ba around the time na airplanes me no bi abehye Ghana ha say if island bi o me cocaine so adwuma pa friend Grand Canaria Islands nti if you abehye Ghana ha say be 4-5 days nti ba ko ba e say na ba ko so fi wa ba be ka ho ha say na fi o me no nyine tuko na ba ko bi so fi say Angola aba eno be ha na ba ko so be kan no tuko. Around that time, cocaine semi by. Into minority press conference, ma honorable intim for your address and not press conference ni na say you who some so ye. Into a by my full scale investigation and a bipartisan parliamentary inquiry. Na some you who ni puma secret. Since a Ghana abako semino. BBC Ibana se ope so who no kwe wumpa. You see nkunya live TV ni a friend obia bano abekana semi atoto na no. Into Bekaya 2008, Abraham V. Benjamin Asemba and President Kufuor Kaseye inquiry. Then the live inquiry TV ni camera ni oba betno akonsem na lawyer for cross examine wona udi trial be able say wona udi trial dia okano na enokro bia be hu. We are evidence ni binya no. Ni ama security agencies no aye ho investigation kaka na oma wo se dom kokot sa na ye no ayawa so west wogon en to Kwaku si election na se sa no mampeni ma ye no. Say a dra side ho soldier football be too said they been the same thing on my penny akufado my public inquiry nti no money ejina na ka say ye public inquiry and this are buying money akum sada na reverend for your akokasa asem we say nti first no man penny ka say ye investigation the same day na a press conference no man penny ka say ye investigation 2 days later and a communication minister Kwaku Felix by say investigation okra ehun here. Now more information on the better thing na some no encourage be da. Na team for no beka asem there on be kire no bi kokko kakra on the ne scapegoat. Ampeni ampa no mate o munkwala ministers ankasa no mu didi na tem e wo social media so ni ade o so ye crown e no ye so fumuku e na say edu be kra de no man ko bonko fo bi pass o mu bi twantron to no so say why say say ye say ni din keke because investigation ye mpese be. Afi yewura week no mo start announce say when jai kasa on beche no asa agora nti ukuada no se de no anopa be 12 ye ko parliament ko ye nema ba ko mi no te wi ano me kra de na me nam kwan so come office ene say yenya distress call say mranti bi apie ni fie ho ebi mo hihye mask as a ninja ebi mo de ade akatakata o mani hu ni pakro obi enkura ID Omukuru AK-47 ne pistols ahodo bi hihye nika kambu ne ade omamfa aban security agency car bia ma o bi tete pick up mu ne private cars ne ade so ma ba fi ho se obo be chena ko tem so no for soro upstairs no mo lock security door ne wa se ho no na omo twitwa video e de beto abonten nti video ne start say ba abonten penem se nkofo board ompem start etwa samranti o fi ho tabra yen kodu ho no na mrantie no e wo fi ho a omukuru ni ade bi ginegina yi pick up so bi ginegina ha ase ye film o sa yi wo hwe film a ye kwa akɔche kromfo bi ana yi fo akɔtete ha ne ha no ti omuginegina ho ne ade ti du ho no me se me du ho no mbisa me se den na mbe wa ase na mbisa me se u bisa me se den na mbe wa ase me a member of parliament apart from that no me a lawyer ni me client fee na moba no me ko hu me client we inside and on ma me kwan ma me ko inside nti anti bia ye kenkan ye message
na ehwo no na ehwo ya ban fie aye ma won ko ho ana na state na koto dan all of a sudden na
o fa me den hu so mo na ja tu mi kro mo nti
na tu mi kro wa se obi private property ye wunti mi nga se online se bi wa ka se ya barricade ho ya cordon off se mo bi ama ho
in fact constitution e ma wo kwan ma wo invade obi private property without any lawful court warrant. Constitution say property of an individual shall not be violated. Our constitution is black and white. So anyway, until we are not just a parliamentary caucus in Pennsylvania, I do a federal marking, another prayer, Habib, General Secretary, Justin Kodu Anankasa Wohobi, Nana B Wohobi, Miankasa Name Wohobi, Lawyer Bafomo, Honorable Atachia, Crampo Dimikaba, I mean, Bibri MPs, I do what the baby 30. Tafi, a month and a bar, no, most of them for police for, and back home. In time, police pickups, so buy a police force helmet, quick to into videos, na say police for Ankasa so be dinner abonting or quick helmet, helmet, quick to near there. As a ubino moto to. Tiano Messi in Konya said dance somewhere. Form ID in Tre, Munkra ID, Ombo, Mudin Keke, okay. To dance some more, say, Yasmo Mephi and say, Omombechinga. They say, why an Sumamo? Almost say, Director General say, Omombechinga. Yes, I'm sure say Director General, because Director General, no, you know, then I only remember so kaka. Now, we the infamra Kwanzo, Omombechinga say, I'm saying, Omeyasma for you say, Omombechinga. Maybe some okay. The warrant to infa. Penny for the Bawku say unqa warrant no nanka so ho no a warrant because the senior officer. Nti amana so te say
wase na nimu no na etimi ya warrant na ne hu na ana ne hu ne
there be or say ono ankasa na ojina ho no so a senior security officer.
Na nimu ya warrant.
Nti e train say pacho Attach an otehano, wedi Jamabe 20 years as lawyer. Afanyo market not wedi Jamabe 13 or 15 years. Me upon Kromamini bikra next year I did 10 years as lawyer. Yenimumrano. The conditions under which senior officer it to me effected a search and now arrest without warrant no. Enye bini. And only the say so Jinahona a crime be committed or in here warrant. And as a soldier, no reasonable suspicions be a crime be committed in here warrant. Na baby ujine de sambrano and Bamua has it. Yes, also Maso say, okay, constitution now, Article 115 and 117, and Mao who crime my own coach MPs. This will be a more order Sabesa we are. So would this order no so a Ghana and Mratch so we a security official near Mao unlawful order. Now would you unlawful order no so a one casa, you will be held liable. Nti ti say bia police ni na o commander ene ugina ho ma me biti ne car mo across the traffic light oba ne ma o car mo across the traffic light onye boni bia na o commander ka cho say shoot no na o so ko shoot no wu a sa order no you have reasonable basis to know say a unlawful order ye do ko gina court for murder won to me nka say me commander ne ma me order because sa order a unlawful order. Yes, as a moment, so say Article 115 and 117. They are more person we are lawful order. And to move this one, one kasana who Brasim actually a man mobidi. The municipal about and Ponye MP cry 720 Whistleblowers Act no. So be a can buy a drink so and Juma could be a drink so say be born a cost more. Section 12 of Act 720 amount of protection. What to me intimidating, what to mean a dimple. Now they also would nipa 20 to 25 babachino. Then the come course so dear no edu baby no cats okay ombeko. We did this only penny for Kasai. No cats and ombeko. Next day no. The next day no do no money a dim come. So I'm and I mean, by that time, if you why a central for a big go supporters near the big go, so Mukoi, you a leader, no about your mark can address a press, no more be as to say, be to me who will be a chroma say, and running the engine minimum, a buy no friend and in Quajuman or no nice, if not. And the following day, say, your home meetings, but your petition, Mr. Speaker. Said the abano through be an person meeting now. It's Yamran to Mr. Speaker and show my dream in Yanaso. Common meaning baby as Uncle Mono Kwaku. But the only here and say constitutional provisions are now abano to be an person ubuso and rano. And I say Uquadano, you to me. Message so I did my buying say. Minority who can say did you be Hubiano, Obama Ghana for as what you can campaign be by any friend say something. Say, Unyam Pikrano who be born here, my bands until they ready to that's a band no way no person will be able to happen or then go for Tata or Casapeno the being a phobia. Now, never two or my back see any idea. My mind also says, I didn't be any idea. Your best of so Ghana memo, I say. Fa odi wo kroma se ya bra ye ditu mi mom no opia won fa ho de perpere ye wo kroma se ye mfa sa fa ho de ni perpere ye ni nyu so bi tun wadin gina bibi so say ye public inquiry ma ye public inquiry it is every minority ne baby gina ni gina say e wo sa ban ye public inquiry into sansem be ye mensen a ye defense and interior caucus no erase ye no bi ye ho asem no no kwebo
honorable what can say will be so or draw the parallels between Asama Ekosui any MV Benjamin Bana President Kufo what abemuno minimum way no mubesha da actual crata dia koma president and as speaker say womumma public inquiry na process net saying
say public inquiry or parliament I know they need him here president speaker na be ma ho to me na no cry the actual crata na deda say for 2 different places. Bawku, the Mampeni Hotel, or Mampeni MIN public inquiry, intending a presidential commission and are set up by executive instrument. No, any names of Mampeni based on a year on a Facebook 1st of April. Unfortunately, the minister for us say Omomonya upper hand on Mampeni because no car say any investigation. The minister for us said there be any information na there na the jerry can be a oil womb na CC seat no so na there na the buy na ba ko no so no first some can say omo for crew rest na type aye and then answer the omo say some no say omo bu petrol as ministers no asem omo kan say ama o mampani na nkasa krampo akoshe dem wa withdraw change the position and no mampani say you need time for smoke and daggers you need time for some investigation be abuse. And no, man, penny.
Yes, say you're very, very careful. As some American, we have people here listen and listen. Oh, family video, so for video, no, so the meeting start here, no. Who's asking for a press conference? Now, that press conference, you know, actually say, and no propaganda be a name or social media. Who's asking for press conference and a baby ye propaganda, no. Yempo, what is going on in the Bawku conference, which is not the best. Our money, yes, resources, so a bit in the yard the front. A political. The Kusasi press conference, no can pay say. And none say NDC say a bounty. Say about Buama, Jemon Mayafano, and Nuntina ye 2-0 at the man. Baumia or Yaman Prusini.
Omuka nema miensa. Omo say MPP for ba bemwa ena yikuni power boko en nempotemu. Omo say omo ba
ombe create region amakusasi for eno mo sign catch mo say ba omia e be president a obeto atu ama mamprusi for de ku
nti ye po ye mpeo ne na me pesam kire nyina say wo fa kusase press conference na ye po ye mpeo based on promises and this the ma omo no
any propaganda you omo de call
propaganda na eye political ne edi kan ye to abawie ye hun say social media obi kokko fa polling stations here baomia enya zero
yes
yanka say ye kusase polling stations you
there be
eno an say I north ho no ye mpe baomia na baomia nya 000 ewo north enya nokore baabi a baomia nya 00 no eye kusase polling station as say nyina de to ye team say there is a conflict between the kusase and the mamprusis baomia ye mamprusi ni anameboa ana yakwa abato ana ufa kusase polling stations na yes baomia nya 0 saaso na ufa mamprusi polling stations na dwama nya 0 mamprusi polling stations ni nyina ewo boko no dwama nya 0 ana kusase polling stations ewo boko no baomia so nya 0 enti mbisa se adentina uye ampepinia ukwakofa kusase nkwa polling station beka say because of say baomia nya 0 no e kire se no ofofo mpen into a bad candidate namom won konkofa mamprisi so polling station a eno so baomia wini ana mahama nya 0 ene je onfa no nya analysis
unim ni ntia eno nipa yesi nipa tanfo ni fiefo
ana yenkoi
saa de no e MPP for na expert sa for
me de me say in MPP no say wo ya de let's be fair me bibia me the fairness ene ye adwuma enti me otame a me mfa ho because me didi wo fie ana me nsara no pa mesra de mfiri ho me de me ho tete ansa na ye ba wo mi o me ansa na ye ba wo me nam de me ho nti me ankasa me na me muade me sa na me tie me am na me muade ansa na ye ba wo me na me de me ho ansa na ye ba wo nti me muade nti me yam bibia sabe ya won cancel phone kire me nti have to be fair no anko cancel phone anyere ankyere me sa wo fa kusase polling station se ba omia nya 0 a mampresi polling stations no e wo boko ho na mahama nya 0 no eno so e wo fan na Dawuro ye wia ne e de atoa so se o fa kusase na no kusase fo na be confirm se ye to 0 because mo na mo share ye bo ana me bo ana mo wia mo fa kusase nko polling station ba omia nya 0 no na mo dia ye analysis say baabi aduru no ye de baomia ofri north kwa ye ntimi nwene this enya akam frabera let me set this record straight me pese MPP as a political party, the National Executive Committee, the National Council and the party, let's be fair to everybody who opposite of contest. Baomia kwa abane se wanya delegates na yeden akasa anameboa
enukre
whoever obama bia no delegates na to abama na wini namom commentary ebinum be ma no at the end of the day ni se baomia kwa wini a untimi nye damage control commentary ni bi ni say sa ohwe votes na 0 polling station which is a lie because obia nipa mienu na omufiri north no we nya 0 ewo mampurusia na we so anya 0 ewo kosase
eni eliminate omunya 0
eyo omuntokwa anamebo mo let us be fair to obia opeso obegina one the comment say because of the 0 polling station amode ye propaganda enye sa na tie na muja mampurusi de ho a wo so to 0 mama hama no momfa no de enka asem no because ba omia e mampurusi ni no yenyai the comment say because of vote no nya 0 ntino ofri north ye de ne kwa ye nwene no I am setting this record once and for all say wo muntie no muntie ni ye say Ghana ye 4th republic I can candidate bia ni wa win one touch victory ye fourth republic masa enye nne na ye sisi okroma ma hu wiase me say ye fourth republic 33 years near me boa
yes
33 years near ye fourth republic or 34 years 1992 ebesi sa amere me boa akan candidate bia ni Ghana ha wakwa general elections I win one touch that you need a candidate be a and let me give you the breakdown. Near the kind, the only candidates me no non-account in the Fourth Republic. That wrote here non-accounts, non-accounts, and I win one touch victory.
Okay.
No account victory and no account candidate and I win one touch victory. Non-accounts and I win one touch victory. It tells you say non-accounts in the so baby kroma. Near the kind Jerry John Lawrence no a non-account. But on your one touch victory me no. Memoir
and great.
John Dramani Mahama no a non-account. And I'm a boy. On your one touch victory in the 2012 elections. And it's often John Mahama, the Rollins here. When we are account candidate here in the Fourth Republic, when we in one touch.
But Obisuma can't say the dynamics also is that Rollins now we in a tide so after military civilian and a secondary so because we need party vote from at Atamu.
No for to akan and to be.
But circumstances in the
circumstances the same 1996 na nye soldier atade na we yi ato onya one time
1996 awan ye kan Ghana
candidate
abana na ye tugudu mu
Dawuro you get it wrong let us ethnicity asem ne ye kan nkofo na asem na omo kan ye ethnicity traba yi na me kan enam say ye ni akan candidate here. Why we no one touch victory? I want the fourth report. Who will be able to?
But me see, baby, I know you agree to a extent. But baby, I'm drifting. The same. John Mahama on no bar on his own as candidate. You know, what's 2016? I don't know. See, I 3 years and I say we need you.
Masa, and you know, or bar 2012 no bar when didn't.
Oh yeah, or the atamos didn't the bar.
The atamos didn't know bar box no.
Now or did the atamos sympathy?
Oh, maybe say. Ye kwato aba no ye to matamesi ana to madwomama
ye to madwomama but because of say
matamesi no sha samando na obi didi ni din ho na one fasa di na ni di 2016 enti jadi na obi didi
2016 no aba on his own merit.
Oh Dawuro me say once a candidate always a candidate ye to abatie wa ye to atie wo wi ni a wa wi ni ananim sa enti no adubu ahe no ya kan anya yie ye kwa aba ne de kofuo antima man one touch victory meboa kofuo ko mienu ansa na man one touch victory ye lose power 2008 na nado ko miensa no ya kan ana na kan one man one touch victory maybe so say almost say da kan ni ne ko ne ye ba win one touch dia na nado was akan Nanado no ye akan candidate who Dawuro me bisaw so mo say akan candidate na be my one touch victory dia Nanado da ben Nanado ha kwatena da gomba
anya he say no tinima
me bisaw da ben Nanado kwatena da gomba anti Nanado no ye akan candidate okosen me ensansa na owin Yewra John Dramani Mahama so we ya analysis na to yi 2012 as a non-account candidate. We yi 2012 no free wa. Starting from onwa said the whole can say or starting in the political life for there na say 2016 2020 there. Ono so comprehensive sana
unya.
As a non-account candidate mebwa.
Ye
yi 2016 there na to nchanya. 2016 2020 2024 meaning say o comprehensive sana o yere
akufo comprehensive Atamoso comprensa.
Kofo komienu.
Premium ansa no win.
Oko 96 2000 intimi second no win.
No win.
No win 204 and they not so.
Atamoso comprensa ansa no win.
Ansa no win.
Kufuado comprensa ansa na win.
Ansa no win.
John Mahama so comprensa ansa na wenya no second.
Ansa no nya no second nti e kire wo say. Traba analysis na omo ye no bia na enye ntoaba.
And the enquire some.
I am quite a because if the man comprensa and so on the second time said the constitution in Tiadia, Traba analysis, you know, Tana need your mamma lose lessons in Inano, none of one or fine. None of Susan of one or the winning.
Sabre no crown of for no to about more the Mekufuado.
And the Mekufuado.
But at the point in time now, I didn't croak over the whole northern region now. 9 people vote to Nuclear. Even
the parliamentary Nuclear 9.
In fact, not for the 3 northern regions now. Now MPP lead the NDC by 16-15.
Yes. And you know, the issue of say, when about me and me Maya, you mean the menu biaho. Now do the analysis say a channel. And me yes, oh fra bronya say, a semna nano mekayano, a bronya kurea met the biamana minyan kwasi duma mankunu. The bian kwasi duma biaba MPP moi, near sonam same matna, a won't scabadia yam mambi. But don't kwasi duma dia. Mukwa kikamu nkwasi asemna na duru campaign mo se abronya metna no nkyerɛkyerɛm ano no ma start here no si yakwakoto aba ana de se ba mi ade ana se mimi ni obi aho na mom analysis na wo ye nse kyena yakoto aba ne se ba mi aweni a nti yaka kyerɛ se kogina platform so asembe na abeka eno na wo wiase ana kuo no menipa nya yayi mafiri wasema o kan tira wo ntimi nyɛden amen ho ti asiye say o ki kansam na say at the end of the day wo nipa nya na say o si kuo no me yayi mafiri mu a me nya mpipi na hwe obi ye wo opposition obi na hwe obi anti no mo nya madwen say ye to opposition obi ansuro opposition mu tena me say me nam kromai me nsuro opposition mu tena o jazie me nsuro opposition mu tena
say you opposition the dada
yes me nsuro opposition mu tena ana me nsuro aban mu tena na mo wo keka wo nkwati asem wie na dura bato oka na we ye de ne kwa emwaye na the end of the day no na do kom miensa as a candidate anta na all we near wo be ka kire say no na candidate dey kom miensa ye bone a what are you telling me tio akan na mo say akan fo ne door so no ye de akan candidate kom mako miensa ye de ba ko mienu
by election kura kan we kufu arko 4
yes yeah, they can Kufuo Mienu and son of winning.
Kufuo so the by election can come in.
Exactly. What you say? And don't get cancer. Niama when you na yede a boma.
Chairman,
no credit.
You see,
Obiana Sama, all can ye na the end of the day no. I'm a yabosom away so.
Medasi, Namedebe count Odian who say the northern region will play a role in the next election bill. Oh, yeah. The northern region were very crucial. Look, NDC, whether you like it or not, will not present a northern candidate in the next election.
And then
the NDC will not present a northern candidate in the next election.
Muhammad try so Benyan third term.
Obwa.
Tienientia or 2 constitutional review. Echna bonede tito. Oba frame said dear na mi huye. Bonede date say.
And then 10th.
Obi o be and keep put this video.
10th. Okay.
Obi o be and kasa video we ento. Constitutional review now o mate o mo si dwum o mo fa o mo report mra. Ne e be pie mu ni say. Yewura Mahama be ko tetem na enye yie. Ne enti o mo to Professor Miss constitutional review report no to ko no ye ne say. Sa report no in favor Mahama for tetem. Report no say you're very, very careful. As some American, we have people here listen and listen. Oh, family video, so for video, no, so the meeting start here. No, who's asking for a press conference? Now, sa press conference, no, actually say, and no propaganda be a name social media. Who's asking for press conference and a baby ye propaganda, no. Yempo, what is going on in the Bawku conference, which is not the best. Our mine, yes, sell resources, so I bet him they are the forefront. A political. the kusase press conference no kan pefe say enam say NDC share ye bonti say be boa ma mo agye mo man afa no eno ntina ye 2-0 edema Baumia oye mampurusini
omo kan ne ma miensa omo say MPP for ba ban mu a ena yikuni power boko enne mpotemu omo say omo ba ombe creative region amakusase for ena omo sign catch omo say Baumia e be president a obeto atu ama mampurusi for de ku omo
nyina nti ye po ye mpeo ne na me pesam kire nyina say wo fa kusase press conference na ye po ye mpeo based on promises NDC de ma omo no
any propaganda you omo de call
propaganda na eye political ne edi kan ye to abawie ye hun say social media obi kokko fa polling stations here Baumia enya 0
yes
yanka say ye kusase polling stations you
there be
eno an say I north ho no ye mpe Baumia na Baumia nya 000 ewo north enya nokore baabi a Baumia nya 00 no eye kusase polling station as say nyina de to ye team say there is a conflict between the kusase and the mampurusis Baumia ye mampurusi ni anameboa ana yakwa abato ana ufa kusase polling stations na yes Baumia nya 0 saaso na ufa mampurusi polling stations na Dwamama nya 0 mampurusi polling stations ni nyina ewo boko no Dwamama nya 0 ana kusase polling stations ewo boko no Baumia so nya 0 enti mbisa se adentina wo ye MPP ni a ukwakofa kusase nko polling station be ka say because of say Baumia nya 0 no e kire say no ofofo mpen into a bad candidate namom won konkofa mamprisi so polling station a eno so Baumia wi ni ana mahama nya 0 ene je onfa no nya analysis
unim ni ntia eno nipa yesi nipa tanfo ni fiefo
ana yenkoi
ensa ade no e MPP for na na expert sa for
me dem say in MPP no
but your microphone
Ghana with our population and the number of MPs that we have, and I sincerely believe Christ ye does. Yeah.
MPs ni does.
MPs ni does. MPs ni does.
Yeah.
Yes, Anna, it doesn't empower local governance.
Yetimi elected DCs now.
Precisely. That is what has to be done.
And then MP no focus no be mainly
legislature.
I said first of all, I see ye say maybe say ye appoint ministers in free parliament 50% no. Ye anu free home. They are 2 DC for naba. Then now MP adwuma no ba be purely law making adwuma. So obi our ambition so be minister no onko ho. Obi our ambition so be development no onko ho. The fe basa e betimi reduce constituencies no. Na ya na ya akese because you are just going to represent people to make laws and not to go and fight for development.
And then also laws no be no. On be betimi abo my laws because they'll be able to do research and know what are the things that the country needs, what will affect people's
because mostly near macro MPB or opere I have some no because of the demand they want so both developmental demand any personal
a year and somebody kura no wan hwe ye kura betu vie
we MP odomi kwabenya na say we need business we need well to do financially there first year no one have adwane
oh yeah
because the economic abenya for nipe going
no but just imagine polling station executives alone is about 1800 no say afibia wo ko bia kura
na ifro ana sa badito ba
social event ba ko
so 1000
utia 500 kura how much is it almost 1 million
1 million cedis.
Yes.
And some other constituents.
Yes. And you know, just
so there be a year, no, 1 weekend, maybe a year, maybe 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
MP Kuya, no one Kuya,
Sebi, young constituency executives cry, young jacket to have your just a year okono. And yeah, you could one. Just say, Niawan Kokra over one summer.
Into Omun Yisa, almost to meet Sansa and Brami, you know. local governance system no ebe strong afi omo ko parliament because some person be ministers no be ja parliament ne ko ne ye nyomo a say aka professor Mike Kwaku no omo atu emra no omo abi wo mu ne ade omo betimi aye emra no no omo makwa akotena the pressure be any no so say for development bra I see.
So a district municipal assembly say electing so what is going to happen is say you will get competent people with knowledge, with experience to contest for that position. I just Obanso say next election I'll have to go for election. So if I want to continue to be the mayor of the constituency now, then I need to do my job well. But
okay. Adenta
Dawuro. Chairman, I send back away there. Yeah, but my she Adenta Kumi Hanum. Maybe son.
Okay.
But I'm near Matiti one from Amuno. Say Adenta Kumi National Youth Organizer.
National Youth Organizer.
Adenta Kumi Mabeto no our head there. Ubi ya na onka. Adenta Kumi never say no. Yeah, one chidom, we are near one chidom. Yeah, one chidom so there.
Adenta Kumi for National Youth Organizer. Okay. Adenta Marchi.
When you are the imagine also.
Now who you there?
Nyamiadom. Betia.
Okay.
No wait for.
Meji also.
Machia mi offer.
Okay. Penifo say Ochiami unum kasa osna na wasumu a. Enti your question there. We wasum. Enyeme na me say repeat yi ano.
Dawuro National Youth Organizer. They be ameka say their standards. Was nkofo bi atwa ato ho. They be because back for the last few years Nkrofo National Youth Organizer position no I attractive pa ba occupy some yewu utwa asabi tuwa for some time no bet maka say yenya ubia with me abridge sai no because the National Youth Organizer position no it's not a small position you no say it might be the lowest in the ranks but it is I can say if not the most important, it is one of the most important positions in the party. I don't know, make us a statistics are where you vote in church. Most of the people that vote are youth.
Yeah.
Sharing this before, Omokotu, Yakotu Abbey. They wanted the youth to rally. Youth in the rally, 124 not take over. They've come to understand, say, it's about the youth. I'm not running for National Youth Organizer. I know I'm not running. But I believe the youth of this party is stronger. Ni here ubia or a certain leadership credibility be. That is one. And yes, but the party must move on a certain tangent. Tangent be a bit boy yankasa. And yes, Akwanu was kenti yanko mano. No. When the bit made the youth name
unyi question no. You be a simple question.
Me ana make sure
Poku say what to say that National Youth Organizer no kre ananya no kre
men contest. But I'm saying we need a formidable leader when it comes to our national youth. But for me, I'm not contesting. But I'll contest. You see, I need a certain freedom to work in the party. Not say we are over election. So what is
yeah.
So the over by election. No, we want to work without fear and favor. Until Obika just identify me running for National Youth Organizer over Bonu. But we are the guys. You see, we will ensure say the party will make the right selection, whether from chairman, secretary, organizer, national media, national youth, and we pa. So whoever will contest me diomechi. So far, me who will be our contest here. Make us say we na me supporting and now we na you good. Yeah, sure. But it's important say we need people with credibility, the proper character. Enye say sikase munti debi obi obetima command resources obi o say bunipa enye obi a dero your friend so nkasa wo radio so kro mpese o kasa na radio so kra from nkasa yen youth no efro wa be fie. So we are checking those things. And this may contest we be there and I'll be the police for the youth. ɛno na me contest for but national youth organizer there over men contest bi.
Okay. Medasi. I was young. I said I've been peche promo cost one pay star 256 star 4 hash star 256 star 4 hash for number 2. Number 2 you win to me radio movement TV Accra. Number 3 number of tickets or to number 4 you mumu pin. Fashion musisia na osusu wet me edi nkuni mesopa modern and edi process nechi efumame. Chairman Opoku.
Yes sir.
Ne koso oboko. Amagana fo nyina yensunu gujam. Maminti.
Oh, say, mpanifo kan say mi say. Opani a otena fie. E ma nkola we nanka no.
Ye bu nankan fo a
oka ho. Se won. E na wotu adubone a. E bi ka wanu. Because you got to adubone wi a, obo ho na kakra ka wonsa. E ka wanu.
Ayi bi a me hu ye no, o de aduro agu bi nsem. No ne se nu mu wi no taste hwe. I go taste wi no ka say, "Hey, poison."
Asem ni bi no. So, na yi na ye okroma. Ene ye beto aba. Ena ye campaign. Na sa amanyoko ba kutimi ko janso ye de ye ba aban mu a boko hojo. Na aba party we de oba aban mu a oho nya den enjo. Ena se nipa na ewo ho no. Omo so kira wo se wasem akan na nya nokore. Because 8 years are MPP betena so no menye sure say nipa be 300 ewuye e oboku conflict. So that's here. But say no in the space of 4 months no. I stand to be corrected. Nipa ewu no.
In fact, Eda Mahama na all kasa say MPP ba na nipa na ntokwa kakra si e ma nipa Bawku ewu e ma nipa mienu epra e na obeka sa oba aban mu na anu ye nipa be 25 and the fee is swing in Omawu, Bokun in Potemo.
Yo. Oh, I just say now no pray cry if that is stand to be true. I just say a post for me no cry no. Lose among Binduri. Now I say IGP crack or I cry to 2 bonny cam.
I want to 2 bonny cam.
Uko baby so you should bulletproof car.
Nah, Anya Bia, oh, there be on say. Esan se ye nye niema yi no. Enu nti na ye feel say bulletproof car and this. You go to a country like Britain. Mem those times deputy prime minister John Prescott. Obetna train mu no. Anopa John Prescott no be offer train tube never underground train. Obekomu no. Ebi o hakora na ogina ho. Na the bodyguards e ka no nipa mi no. That's it. So I say, and then minister crowd come baby, bodyguards and going down.
They prefer soldiers. In fact, and now so for you know, soldier for bomb home.
Yanya near my ye. Say, oh, boy, this film actor, Al Pacino. Now, no, Bishani said, one interview, they were asking him. Now, then, now, bronze hair now, what ya win your hair now, or say, look. When you live in a community and you take care of your community, the community is the greatest security you can have. So that is why I don't have minders, I don't have bodyguards. The community, no, I'm not mean bodyguards because I live well with them. So that's here. And you know, Chese, media, we are buying. Well, the moment they swear you in, it doesn't matter what somebody did before. So that's here. As he said, we take charge and execute your responsibility. We are 4 months. Let's say, Crowdy, near ye, say, Soldier phone you approach phone you come sitting MP, majority leader,
yes.
Question fee.
MP for Pussy Gap.
Oh, just say,
Honorable Baba, on so,
and you see, the violence now, you encourage you know. Tell me a run John Mahama maybe your kind or say yet your roots a revolution. So when you want violence there, we are good at it. I will encourage you and election time. Yes, oh Yashi police station. Yeah, way up to now will be in a court. No, that is what has emboldened the youth. Say so be afraid let's ma ban aba. Etimi twaja tuma. We anya na hwe. Etimi twaja tuma.
Bibia ni ho besi.
Oh, bibia ni ho besi because ma ban na waso. You understand? But you ever say Yewra Mampani John Mahama say look, we don't want to even lose one life. And whatever it takes, or the peace, ebeba Bawku, he needs to do that. So, because it will be worthwhile. Say, national security for ye tata and crofui. And ke domu nyina beka ko gu Bawku.
Honey here security for.
Na che say, oma ye. Oma di identity e hu omo sha akire, ene omo sha akire. Na say na ye mfa nye political callous.
Yeah.
Now then we nip this thing once and for all. Because you see, there is one thing that we are forgetting. Say Bawku no e border town. Meanwhile, so many no border. Kromo honyu yo. Before ye ni beba ye ho so no. Nyame anya yadoma na insurgency. Ni ekoya na say buy. Look at the amount of money we are spending as a country just to maintain peace in Bawku. My brother, say she can fit a basic school so. A better lot of kwan. Why? Why? And to me there, on my penning, and then in penny for, I'm not gonna afford it to me. I show monsa. IGP. On some review. Obi din kwasha 777
radio.
Oh, kona ukutu omfo. Yen kon make on promise say. We dey mu jaya me no ko police. No nipa na mu on ko police mu kura na otutuo. Na wo di no ko police mu no ko sua 22 year dia. En to kwani say yini tibi ma so be kuniba.
Na unya legitimate weapons.
Obekuniba
arms.
Oh. And you know, say ote kokọ so enhwe na onhwe okwan obefa so ama asumdua abase ne adagbon oye ya asumdua ba ye no
and say wunya there be a politicians ekomeki reckless statement a few the conflict no e mani drew uncontrollable point and san yakudwan ko tutunfo we are the same infamous politicians NDC for because yana the NDC for and make those comments emana kofo na ekunya unimu baby yana teacher and all that and the way say and one so na waka ho asemi we are not the same party ni munipa bo enipa pa say otumfo no a oye institutional ye nyina ebo no ho ban say na nunya bekoso atena ho na nsem bi say waka maye no no masa bo nipa pa say muni otumfo natem na monfa entwene no nyam e wa abo so. How do we build a nation like this, chairman?
Me myself say, you see, we live in a country of laws, but the laws are not applied. Say obiko ye Facebook media post na say National Bureau of Investigation China so akoye false statement na ni ono ko jina ho election campaign time e ko incite conflict. What did the Lord do about him? And you know, people will continue to do that. People will continue to do that. Sometimes, you know, I hear now our tolerant level on politicians, you know. The question sometimes we ask, are they a different class of people than the citizenry that we have given them power to go and represent us? Because the recklessness, you know, is too much. And unfortunately, no, timamufu no, ye kita to me no, and kobi be jina no be kasasa. Esisi ye hu se asimasi oyo man bofo, and the 2 minute crop and crying a day. Young farmer. And no sunti no, ya sheda make sure say people will continue to wallow in poverty. Eti meka fun bia kra sam fun bia na, they will not question it. They are only looking forward to be a 50 Ghana. But the mom, the time I'm coming kwasha sem no. No matter egu. No makakoye. Anti Dawuro. This thing is going on. Peace Council, the clergy, civil society organization. You won't pressure be on the to a bank show. TUC. You won't pressure be out.
David.
What are they? And I say, Jojo will book no. I say, 4 legs good, 2 legs bad. So we are blue and white there. We are bad. Nya baby ano, nipa beka. Or is it because of their level, the level of tolerance of the MPP party? So people are able to speak their mind. And the level of intolerance of the NDC party, so people are afraid to speak their mind. I leave that to Ghanaians.
Okay. That's the chairman Puopoku and Martiniko, first vice chairman Domiko Abenya constituency. Adenta Kumi. Mamiti on this Bawku issue.
Unia message with you for na makase ewie ni kromu ha ana wiasim bebia ekun ede mfaso bi ba wiasim ha bebia se afane afa enka no muku a en first come brave bebia enfa mfaso embre
mfa mpuntu so ma
mfa mpuntu mfaso bi enu a efri mu ba enti I think this is very needless. Very, very needless. Nti afane afa wo boko yesre wona no pa se ensa dansa yem. Oman na ye nyina ya adwen se ye pese etumpon no. Menjin di se baby wo your constituency your constitution ma anankrata na ye de aye se ye de be ye adwuma no a kire se unti Unwasia for a two fasikan for a giant nefaye dear ope and so bibia and so bibia and fa bibiamba. But Obibo Busa say political actors are a what a deal with anything. Ebia me catch in Krofo say wa wetu hu say upe di bie bi wo o man we mu a say upe so ye mrashe bedwani upe so ye o mampeni upe so ye aban krachi ni na upe so ye suafo no unsema ubeka ansa no abeye soafo no ana se ansa ne ato soaba no ehu hia memfa ne se o ye candidate keke ana wo pri bi keke nti asem bi ebe free wenum bia na waka, and it's one of the things niema we bi ana dia bedu impempenso ya yedru because the first time I met His Excellency the President of the Republic Don Dramani Mahama ka say amanuku MPP wa bema intokwa eba boko because okay no me ya pa ka say ade pa na ekoso wo boko ene boko na inkrofosu read more meaning into it with your kind no ne ya na ye mi o but later na mi hu say papa ya se ma wa ken a ball mine because time be drew someone can sit somewhere and say it is not about MPP or NDC and we want to show you. If you see a show say MPP asem na okan no bansem ne de madam for be kan no bebre obi ka tell me say intelligence bi am apeke omo person omo contract omo ne Russian for science they need the Russian security to come on board so they know what they are doing. I'm just praying say it is not an engineered conflict so be na sheda say niema say yenkoso they will my greatest prayer no say me bomb say enyo bi ana sheda say yɛma deɛ ɛkɔ so wɔ Bawku no ɛnkɔ so na sɛ ne saa paa deɛ let the blood of the people nkɔfo na ɔmɛwu no ɔmomogya nkasa because nkɔfo timi hyɛ da paa ɛma etutrasɛm sɛ esi a abro mu ndwin nipa ho a na kyerɛ sɛ bɔne a ɛfrɛ no bɔne ɛne ewudisɛm no ebi wɔ mu tirim ne ɔmo akomam na nyame na ni ɔmo bedi ero etutrasɛm ɛmfa hwee mba o etutrasɛm ɛmfa hwee mma. I'm calling on the majority leader una ye okrom ya se kusase ne wan mu na eko Mamprusi
amuna woni omo yin
ade unim ade ba ko ye sonku omo mie no mu nyina ye nipa omo nyina akasa omo nyina so ye omo didi omo nyina timi dwen mo omo se de obi timi dwen fatuo a obi timi kasa odi tuo be timi ye nyina ye nipa Mamprusi kusasi ejina ye Ghana for and we the youth of Ghana we are calling say ajobrel majority leader oye onukra de so half you know majority leader I'm speaking to you say unim inkrofo ye omoye call them to Accra. I'm sure say in parliament their kusasis and their Mamprusis have press meeting and let them see, let people see say omo ye awa too. Say na ye nipa baako. What benefit does it give Ghana? Say ene yes spending money just to keep peace in Bawku. Abra we could have started solving it in Accra. I think say if the majority leader doesn't come out and solve this issue, then we are doomed. Because they know in parliament, Mamprusi, and they be in parliament. So we can't have a whole said sorry and press conference, timi free echo Galamsey site, echo Insuano, echo ye press conference no. Are they telling us say press conference the two representatives of the two tribesmen are standing shaking said they are one family as you kohana no two for answer. I mean agrono adoso this industry and for creative of peace so no more found their chiska no more found their diboni no. Those days must be over. Yeah, but say you play with the high class. But look at what is happening at our backyard. Is this a resetting Ghana? Ghana now you're resetting any. They're resetting any. And empowering.
Yeah, see the adieu mo tun for say onye. Temobogu otunfo aye omuso wa ye dagbonde de we hu say approach no enye sen
me de Dawuro me de me nkwala adwene kakra me kan say otunfo wo mpanimfo mutunufo ene bibia as you say tread carefully I won't say NDC it has always been the agenda since their revolutionary days say how best you bet me say to me as something in a world no how best they can downgrade it a man and saying kura no nana doma hene etimi nya kwan bi so na che say okasa ekiro tumfu a enyefe enti no me de ebetimi a company ba bintra say nyo no koka say obi ba ban mu a
be adunu so as a state na fail because state na use all means adi we akwa travel to Supreme Court ye nya solution nti eba say na na bia hu say using the governance and the legal procedures no engagement be say use dialogue
Dawuro, and if possible they should put them under perpetual curfew. Yeah.
Ma make curfew say boku
there. If not say curfew now one they are not managing the curfew. You put them under if you be over more be 12 to 4. Only 4 hours that they can go. Then when they start feeling say young kasano yeah higher one because it's say nice akrokro. Obi okuni pa de young krokro no.
Dabi.
And akrokro no because of
are you telling me say and then when there's how big is Bawku? How big is it? Are you telling me say and then they deploy detachment of about 5,000 or 10,000 military. Say search every house to house. Wherever there is weapon, retrieve it. I'm telling you, in a matter of 2-3 weeks, they'll be coming, Bawku.
I'm telling you.
They'll become. Now, the idea benti, and I say, forest fire, wildfire bar, near Percy, you're containing now. You're so job, baby, Majanukushia. You encircle the whole vicinity. You encircle it.
Yes.
Now, Oba. You retrieve every single arm in that community.
In fact, another major challenge because a 2-1 crop for home. Oh, police for 2 home weekend now. A 2 to say 2 casio. Now, about to say na a BM suspect say AK-47 because na tires
machine gun.
A boa, a honey a ketua baby to be pino. We are Bawku say a B na adwene ho a BNT. Yes, some police for 2 weekend.
I know.
Enti a B am an adwene in a PSC. Very sad. Very, very sad.
So are you saying, say, the armory of our military, and before we have to look, apart from everything, the military have experience. They have warfare knowledge. And to these people, if there is a political way to crash them out, we can crash them.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. Me my fear. And he said, young containing this idea, it will start spreading downwards.
And a terrorist na war up north no Sahel
will take advantage of it.
They will take advantage because border town. Well, we are told say NPP social media activists back on a friend no Muhammad Amadou for NIB for EPK no be ma pekin is be days ni na ene we are told say omode abrante no akọ court anopay ewo Achimota court na yeso true bibi wo Facebook entia omode ne court sad hwe yachi cocaine ewo Ghana yachi cocaine it's alleged say takra de ne ye no onipa ye no Charles hwan no Panya no oyen DC former PC
the last election Parliamentary 2020 Parliamentary
NDC yentimi fa ne court ya search another cocaine $350 million and no so no yet it say onipa no so close to the NDC party but sin yentimi for one court na so be control bi o social media so na state no timi ne court there then I think say and the apostles of freedom of speech ayedin because some time pass no obi aye bone cry akwakochiro no mo say President Akufo-Addo 80 and crofo fa 100% crofo be come adwin but na because of so NPP activists inti make us say ye dina Kwaku dina court say ye Kwaku dina asem in fact omo chi ni sie kra days 5 years omo chi ni sie days na obi anim baby awo etu Jomboadu any divine gone na hu sendra omo na we chi ehwesa abrante no kra ehefa no wo then what's happening enti e ba sa no enene ya somod ne ko Achimota court nti sia obi antimi nkasa bium entrentra for kasa yes ya cho obi tro bibi wo Facebook yes ya cho na montra mudi in opposition sana Akufo-Addo so be chima saka mu nyina mbekoje se entro NDC for the opposition chemapogun se na Akufo-Addo se ohwe ho e de achi NDC for a but an komo nyina ngoji
including the president
former president himself akomo nyina be koji So what is it? And then ubie wano a ne aka wano atum. Ubie wano a ne aka wano atum. Eno ne ade a ekoso. Nti abrante no osim
na me there.
Enye connected. Osim
me there on.
What's up?
Aya yensua de. What brought about Arab Spring? The same repression. Repression of freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Repression of freedom of association. And yes, I say, Nipa Yekase, Yan Kasabiema, and Ukran is a Wusuru. Because Obia Kasabuasheni, Esheni, Yamon. Now, one day, a Jibuma. There was a one day, a Jibuma.
Ebe Hadwin.
You can't contain it.
Mami Hadi. Good morning, Moses. Okay. Hey, come Jesse. Yeah, that crumbu na ayebutubutu ha na pia kaba yi Mike ni nyina agu fam come Jesse. Meka no mo se me na me ha come Jesse. You. Okay, Moses, good morning.
Morning,
na bibi aboko de. Okay. We are told say anopay Kwaku pie wo Achimota court. E dey na ekoso.
Bidasi JD kai ma men try people ni na. Amazon me koto da me koto je da form extra gas extra party was emfa biante. The way anyama ekono party ni head. Penny for the can't video media, the bonnet. I mean, come out some soup. I'm the Saturday and a fat. And I'm in our course there. One of our boy, a friend Mohammed, Ogere, posting on the Facebook. There's, I think, 2-3 weeks ago. The rest well. And no pro. Then on Saturday on a fat one, I'm in our course there. And I before Biaba, mobile, and I can see. I don't know what them, but who are more. But managing no escape here, to escape no current to now. I could do now. Then so when you are for factor no, I bet see no na down. What can I down for no chat video? And obuchi ono to count, almost sure one couple no the code fee. I go born the search. I'm go born the search here na. Oma hu hwe no mo de ne ko na ba ko no mo ti ne count. No more doing the phone, no more flashing the phone. I'm flashing the phone. I'm flashing the phone. I'm flashing the phone now. I'm trying. No, no coin. And about the model coin. It's actually a copy. And I but now I'm to the next lawyer by the lawyer by and also coin almost in Brian Brand. Saturday, me book for you. The fire all the platforms there. Grassroots be all year. Social media activity. Obi a sebi obo no mo de be enu aboy ye campaign won. Obi a din obi anko. Tampa Sunday no regional chairman by John Bodu, former general secretary by and regional organizer. By with lawyer Gary Maku. Ya nya bela man. Anya bela man onti almost en na power ameno kata. Ama power ameno kata. Yaba court and power the number court and Moki Hormon lawyer Gary Makuaha lawyer Afaqua said there also
lawyer
Afaqua and Afaqua and John Boyd Suaha. But in fact I'm heard.
But about charge Ben or Mudia Brantino.
I was a couple to rest well, grandma. That means or see who's a vice president
and
the most also I won't be upon us only Ghana. Also on resty and one on Marco and Zakon
no about no ni fear no more ransaki no obi try do Facebook say rest well na no ye ransaki ni fie so no kwa na mbeche no ni fie ransaki
no na menti ase na no mama obi aye din wa assembly mu na ye me ya say to me allow no mo to me yes na you right na we nya asem na obi aye din wo hu na obi ankasa na mpenivice o ma ye din e ba court ye nim de be si yes rest e benya be at say Andra, I mean, you know, Kasa, nothing is going on here. obi an show to say be a cost system so yes on board na fair lawyer Gary Mako anyway it's very bad ninya about the sana openi bi former appointment openi bi na be no mo fair yanko
as a party activist now there be a okuma party no social media no wanya asem no munya party pani bi anya John Boadu a anka munya party pani bi ye chain from Saturday no empo emma hon kan se bibi say
I'm telling you and
but these are the same people as ye chipani bi a omoko social media so eco premises wo eco fight for nipa nsi release no
exactly and this boy is very we don't call him Facebook poster Emma or your bema many a thing almost so intimidation if you my intimidation akura brain is former I mean you are killing the party spirit good party spirit what is going on and we are national officer we have them a cost I mean it's serious what is this MPP now any menu when we lost our 2008 I'm telling you almost so part ma street wa haya na ye say na see person anya bibia numbers no be baba opie na bibia na odim so obi abegina neki Kufu support 2008 it wasn't like this
and Moses is here no abrante no ogina omo na gina da kam ana hefa no
our courtroom no mu
okay ma charge be that charge na
anyone no rest well say or see rest in peace
almost I control rest well on social media handles
I'm a fair
okay
and I Kevin Taylor order say
I see okay enti most mo hefa Achimota court wo Achimota court okay enti as many supporters are ATBR ebetimi aba ho abe supporter brante no all right Moses abo yeda ase pa na bibia ni a yebesan so aba ho why okay enti abusan Moses abo na yere na di enkomo former youth organizer ema NPP Greater Accra na yere na kasa no temopogum saadi we mebeka ho asem ha pan se NPP for hu se we NPP ni na wunya asem a especially in line of duty we adwuma for the party amuli bi ye minua oheneba okumase
okay
oheneba et radio so kuma party ya oka asem bi a na nipa bi fo se afo aso no you get atraso kakra no you get NPP people attacking and calling for his dismissal and all that. In fact, I had one of them coming to sit even on this network to come and lash out and trying to tell Chamaun to me, say, Onyi or Hinebandedi and all that. And when you go on social media, and that's the reason why Oko social media no be asemba na obimpo mpese obe sticking the neck out to defend. Because the moment you come out, na this full elishomo attack dogs on you are nobody defense.
I'm telling you.
Nobody will come to your defense. You have to carry your own cross now or the anante. And easy for some of us because at the attacks and because of unsuehunu say obinya party ni nti obi o.
Yeah.
Almost a party ni leading members. Ya coaching team for Jui. The same Moses Aboni Kumia then taught here. And the same boys, no. And they obi koda ho. Sa nipa no ye nipa party ni ba mu yoba hwekra wa nya hweda. Ba se sa nipa na ya chino Saturday, Sunday na ene ye ne kokot. Zenye omra no mejutwanya abrante no a anke no behu obedu court ebe ka se aremand na bi abosun baako se onko grandma na de yo bi a odi grandma okruma zi why did na di grandma No for so kwa che catch say Akufo-Addo bonidi Akufo-Addo ewo acute kidney injury any one any yare ahodon bom Akufo-Addo ba omia yare your call as vice president as wagu why na eche no kromasi cocaine na ebusu cocaine and cocaine worth of $502.1 million
about 7 billion.
$502.1 million.
That's about
7 billion. No be trust say rest of grandma was makako chim niko jina court. What is this? Si Ghana phone na. Yeah, can you pan atum? Huh?
The culture of silence.
Now I know if you obia 7 kasa, you are sitting on a time bomb. It only then you send the country to turmoil. It happens in the Arab world. And the and he found another repression wapa. And yet the Arab world.
Yeah. Arab Spring.
And you know, we need to be careful.
Yeah.
I mean, what is big about that? Say na Dawuro okay.
Na se nipa bi who say
and Sambenia Russian Anado. I didn't call the medical center. They posted. Which wasn't true. Did they arrest somebody?
It's a polite and friendly way of wishing someone a good night's sleep, or a period of realization. And even if okay say I don't take me rest or crunch, just say I don't take me and I don't take me cool on cancer. What I say on cancer. And you see, I know she's a Ghana no. I do baby obi anti me nkasa bi. I see. Kumi, mami tio.
First of all, I think the national security NIB they themselves are being unlawful. Last week, na mene Moses Abo and a few of the guys near a strategic meeting on how this raid in we will we will go and find out do you have a warrant, on what basis no watching panel. Then we know how we can get our people out easily without them being intimidated in any way. Yeah, sir, because now you better as you say, your party nankasa no support you. There come for example, just go on my Twitter. Neshe in kufu dimatem or Twitter neshe say MPP Niba.
See, nobody will come to your defense.
Neshe say MPP Niba.
They won't.
Etimiba ebe defendia.
They won't.
But odi neshe NDC Niba ko say ye nyane ne ye ni bia be hwe nkofo eba.
They say nobody will come to your defense.
Look at
and that is the reason why
I ran into for your issue.
Yeah.
Send on Cotina and this for Cotina news file.
Running it down.
Running it down. At that time, who came to his aid?
So the party lacks a certain level of the unity. The party in itself, no. You enjoy your party.
I know a group of me say yeah ma wo difference no kra no obesan nya wo nua MPP ni a
yeah all yes I'm telling you
me say nyama me ya fa kotonya yesage wa ha ya che boys bi na call UTV no
yeah
o kan people boys bi na call UTV
me Mandela mo
na party ni issue statement condemning us but why would the party do that?
Yeah,
because frankly speaking, after I'm not me radio station, and I will not support any invasion of any radio station in Ghana. But Obia nim say after sa incidents no, sa attacks na ne koso UTV no ejaye. Engine onipa no ko ni ni anane senate wo. Eya pipinti ene ye MPP pen for atim no ntiminta.
And ye ja no use as a machinery to destroy the party.
What I say MPP pen for ni ye di o matem. And omu ntimintra no mo na uwia then you get the MPP people in Crawford within MPP. So about sapa sana Moses abokan no. Then yeah party no and na election no so we need social media no so.
I'm telling you.
And you know obi anso enkoye me medinatem. Me say where na say dey so dey bia you will not get your own people to come and support you when NDC attack dogs on you. They will mind you.
No, I'm telling you.
Obenya you go NDC nipa na obo MPP ni abaso.
There was one time.
And pay me who endra me who statement MPP penipa Bawku e dey afa about this Bawku issue na obo mahama abaso. Well.
Oh say. Yeah. The other time there was this intimidation here and their platform also. And I'm say, look, what is going on is not right. Now you can I work for that issue you I commented. Now Dawuro attacks.
Unyo be a what skinner. That will be your last time. I'll be commenting. Then the way you did now so to now and
Dawuro, it is very poor. It is very poor. And there's this sentiment among us. Wow, dream I want to say. But Dawuro, aside that, you know, what's national security is Romo. It's something you have to understand. We are not afraid of you. Oh, yeah, we Juma ye. Now, national security in Papa Mu. No, be everyone said that your suspicion is say nipa ne come ma Jane wasem. No, say rest wall, and you are reading it in your own translation. Say yes, ma minewu. What do you have to do? You have to come and destroy the misinformation. You have to prove. So prove say ma tiase. That is where now. Do you know the number of people that have thought say or tiase wuye? So your national security now, and yes, also you know for Nipana, it does not show national security. Your ability to give right information is part of security. No bon, now national security no bon. Then I'm telling you, your ability, said the misinformation, it me here a security threat. No, your ability to provide the right information and correct information, no, are a part of keeping national security. And do him said you were bon. As a national, I'm telling you.
I would say, with the era now, when we come into government, then we take party boys into national security. That is the challenge. The national security is not being run as a professional institution.
Debbie.
I bet party boys.
Yeah.
Then, when I have scores to settle with you, I will use those party boys
to ransack.
That thing must stop forthwith.
You see, senior, my main camp. It's not even the problem with the boys. No, okay? You can have party boys, but it's how you train and discipline them.
Yeah,
who is leading them?
There is no professionalism.
And make us it's not party boys cry yet don't go shame. Na leader Bianca said Bessinian call meko. So it's the leadership.
No, is it
the leadership?
Me raise that issue no ha say. One of the biggest and the greatest security threat in Ghana. President Kofo Ekono, omo appoint him national security no munyina Kofi. President Mahama Ekono, omo ebe national security and NDC, oni do duono a Kofi kaka krebi. Na Kofo adubahi, omo oni ombe ye adwuma as national security across the country no, betima kasaba 80% and 70%. Omo nyina casual, they are all gone. San Crawford has been exposed to a security system any security architecture. So if they decide to come together and group and do something bad to the state, we are doomed. So why can't we have a professional national security body? I know about say your Ghana Police Service, military, MPPO, NDC, the same police service now the Juma. Ebia na basement so the head, IGP. Now the Nyaka Juma. But with national security, we don't do that. And to be a bar, not the need bar. Near best expose you to national security architecture. If we are near Swab Lusunti, Fakufi. Na Sancrophone with the knowledge of money na Omodia Kwaku Tinefi. Very dangerous. On our Clement Wilkinson, also problem in and say, you better MP for no, a dear free ministers no. Na who be our prime minister, you know. Tell baby, our MP so dear, Wako Parliament. And your friend now say, no, can't rest one who has some say, rest one dear. I have somewhere to me catch you be a day, rest on the rough with years and day. Ah, and I said, and you may day. And I make any day. Yeah, man. Day, and you'll be a woman when I can't day, channel. Can't you see if you are not any day you watch now? Then just will. There be no see grandma crown. I will mean who post in the son of Trono.
Now, Messi, be the devil club. We are even going too far. If obi the information about say obi ewa, it is in the interest of national security.
No, it's
to inform us with the right information.
No, I know your ho. But see, we should also let people know say, won't me make us say obi ewa bra onwuye. I know dear, and Maranso so etia. But from what I'm hearing, enya idea obo obi din say obi ewu. No obi can say grandma, ebi anan na nebi kura na wewu a say bibia. Na no so e fit that be na grandma be ye obi din. Ah?
Ana ma me no friend grandma.
Asante pacho, yenye drone na yenye nyenko. Ebi ana ya customize grandma no so dia. And the monk so that obi aka obi anyusu grandma biem e wo Ghana. And na kan ya bo ne atumi.
Asema ka me be.
Enso bo ne atumi. So abajuma fa ka 10%. What nsomu 15% ne we 4 is a 19%. Na odi ahwe adwuma fo trim. Won so sika ado ko ahwe what by 720%. 0207 471 0207 471 Woni you winner for today. Yade we see ase anopay na yakra atifo na yako akwakotoa yedwumasmidi e de Kwaku Dawuro anopay me na me de movement the morning jumadi ebremo kwa me jese me producer na ara ko behu a TV ni sisu se ya na menani wo table so butu pa na ni bcs enti prince ene assistant no me da asebrase me da god na sarabidi akon ase na sedanson koma asante ne Eric Martin Yima ni cooking ene Alkaline Isaac ne yin so me da omo ase